got R&B on Drink Champs. The real R&B.
Wow, Will Packer is the record. And don't this sound like a joke? Like, I could tell you was raised in the church, right?
The best hip-hop talk show. I'm tossing his goons out like where in the fuck do you think I'm going to put a head full of weed?
What it could be, hopefully it's what it should be. This is your boy N.O.R.E.
What up, is DJ EFN?
And this is Drink Champs Yappy Hour. Make some noise! And right now, when I'm talking about the guest to the left of me, I am talking about an R&B phenomenon. I'm listening to his music, and I'm trying to look for auto-tune. I'm trying to look for the cheat codes, and this is a he sang. He a real sang.
Original.
He hit that note. He came in. I said, hold up, man. Let's get it on camera. It don't count if you don't get it on camera. This man has been out there working, doing what he got to do in this motherfucking field. Always happy every time I see him. So in case you don't know who the hell I'm talking about, because he gonna sing your girl's panties off. And this is true. In case you don't know how I'm talking about, the one only, sensational, inevitable, motherfucking talent.
For the camera.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah. So for the record, we coming off this Oscars.
Yeah.
Right out.
I just want to say off top, I'm scared of Will Smith.
Woo.
Like you know both of them, right?
Woo. I've met Will a few times.
Okay.
I've never met Chris Rock.
Okay, well, one time I met Chris Rock, real talk. We was in a party, and a photographer said, hey, Chris, you and N.O.R.E take a picture. And Chris was like, what is the world going to? Wanted a picture with N.O.R.E and Chris Rock. And I was like, I couldn't tell that. First off, it wasn't funny to me.
Know it.
Yeah, that wasn't funny to me. And then I was like, and I started to think about it, like comedians don't know how to turn off being so what did you see? What did you see when you first saw that? Where was you at? What was you saying to yourself?
I saw a man fed up. I saw a man fed up. You know what I mean? I think when we look at Will, we want to paint this perfect picture because to us, you know, he is a king.
Right.
He is that standard, that bar.
Right.
And so we grade him on a very high scale. Will is not allowed to make mistakes. He's not allowed to have bad days. He's not allowed
it's a lot of
because
pressure.
it's a lot of pressure. Yeah. And then I see the wife, you know, who's been enduring, for the last however long. And I just saw a breaking point. And the joke probably wasn't the worst joke that's been said. We've seen some crazier jokes. But sometimes it's just the straw that breaks the camel's back.
Of it all.
You understand what I'm saying? Like we're at a breaking point. So even this straw right here, it may not be all about you, but this little straw that you just put on that camel's back, it was enough to send me. Now, was he wrong?
I don't know. I want your opinion. I was just about to fuck it up.
Listen, yes.
Right.
He was wrong.
Wow.
Undoubtedly.
Wow.
I full chest, wrong. Now, here's what you do know.
Okay.
Sometimes you have to go there to let people know that you will.
All pun intended.
Double entendre. Right? I equate it to, talking to Shot earlier, I equate it to being on the basketball court. Right? There are fouls and there are technical fouls. Right? And so at a certain point in the game, when you're trying to send a message to the other team, you may say, you know what? for the sake of the energy moving forward, I need to not issue a regular foul. I need to issue a technical foul. So you motherfuckers know I will go there if I have to.
Because I felt him when he said, keep my wife's name out your motherfucking mouth. At
That's
that
simple.
moment,
Right.
That's it.
I was immediately scared of the person who made parents don't understand.
You don't mess with
I
him.
was immediately scared of him. I said, I misjudged this nigga for years.
Leave a man.
I was wrong.
Leave a man's money alone.
Yep.
Leave a man's kids alone. Leave a man's food alone. And by God, leave a man's wife alone.
Let's make some noise for that, goddammit.
Let's just
Make some noise for that.
Just because. Now let's not act like this is the first time a comedian has been ran up on.
Not this magnitude, though.
I got it.
Yeah.
But this is commonplace.
Right.
You can look in the crowd. I do comedy. You can look in the crowd and tell I shouldn't talk about him.
Right.
Because he's already giving me the face. Like, don't bring that shit over here. Like, I'm enjoying myself, but I will do that.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying? And comedians know this. I don't think anybody could have anticipated that, but
Because he didn't smack Chris
are.
Rock. He smacked the internet. He
Yes.
smacked the
Yeah.
memes, all the jokes that they be saying.
Everything.
Like every time Tupac is brought up, they be saying like some funny shit. He's tired of that. He smacked the
Yeah, it was
ghost.
like a pressure cooker just
Yeah,
going on.
he
dude.
like
That's what it was.
Fed up.
Yeah.
yeah.
Will has the size.
Right.
He has the reach.
Yeah.
Okay?
We saw that.
And you seen Chris thought about it at first. And Chris about to say, man, let me just let it go.
No, but that's the disappointing part. N.O.R.E, if I walk up on you and swing on you, I know it's something coming behind that.
yes.
We're going to wrestle and fight this thing out. I needed Chris Rock.
Right.
I needed him
To just swing
to
back.
just give me something
Nah,
back.
he took it like a G though.
Jump on his back.
He took it like a G. He took it like a G.
Take it like
And
a G.
professional G.
Take
at
it
that.
like a G.
But let me
Is that
tell
a
you-
thing?
Let me tell you something.
He took it like a G.
Let me tell you something. When they say,
I'm saying it could have gone crazy.
it could have gone crazy, but let me just tell you
It's
something.
supposed to.
At that moment, it felt like the Source Awards. It didn't even feel like
You
the Oscars
right. You
at
right.
all.
You right.
When you smack me,
Yeah,
Automatic.
that's another part I forgot. He didn't punch him. He smacked.
Smack-
Smack
you-
is the
you-
ultimate
I
disrespect.
I mean, I think the smack is worse than a punch.
you treated me like I got pantyhose on. Like I'm in high heels. No.
Oh my God.
What is this? What,
Just
come
please,
on.
please keep
Come
it.
on. You can't live like this.
I can't lie, Tank. That was because it's the Oscars, and to tell you the truth, let me just tell you something. I've never been in the Oscars. I felt like it's their award show, right? I always felt like that. This, motherfuckers is boycotting it now, but I always felt like it was their award show. But they had my man producing it.
Will Packer.
Yeah, Will Packer. And don't it feel like every time we do get something, like we do something to fuck ourselves up? Like who would have thought Will Smith was gonna smack Chris Rock at the fucking Oscars?
Obviously,
while
Chris
Will
Rock didn't
Packer
anticipate
is
it.
directing it. And doesn't it sound like a joke? Like
Here's the thing.
Okay, yes.
Okay. We are eventful. We are an eventful people.
yes.
Okay.
I like that. That was
And
smooth.
somehow or another, the stars always align for us to have a moment when we're trying to have a moment.
Right. That was good.
It's just what it is sometimes, man. And shout out to Will Packer for producing a hell of a show.
The show was actually good.
Hell of a
It's actually-
show.
I was very proud of Will Packer.
Great
Yes,
show.
Yes.
Boy, beat Beyonce.
Because I don't like award shows. It looked like it has no soul, and you could tell. Like before I knew Will Packer was doing it, I could tell this was made with soul.
Good
Like
energy.
somebody who was producing this had soul in they motherfucker.
Looking out for me and wanted me to watch it. Absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yep. So, have you ever been to the Oscars?
I've never been to the Oscars. I've never been invited.
Don't feel
I
bad.
consider myself an actor. I have some big BET blockbusters as well as some major TV One blockbusters. Did you see me in the New Edition story as Joe Busby? You didn't? Okay, that's fine. Anybody in here see me in that? But fuck y'all. That's fine. I get it. Listen, I'm a big deal on BET and TV One, okay? All right, now I haven't made it to the big screen yet. I'm on my way.
Okay.
But I'm gonna need your support.
Baby, we ain't been there, so you doing it.
You know what I'm
They
saying?
definitely don't invite me.
So, the Oscars ain't invited me yet.
Yeah.
You know, I guess they don't nominate BET movies and TV One movies, but we're getting there. We're making progress.
How about the Grammys? What are you in terms of that? Like, you for the Grammys or you like fuck the Grammys?
I'm not saying fuck the Grammys.
Okay, I'm never going
I
to get
can't,
nominated,
I can't
so I'm
say
saying fuck
that,
the Grammys.
right?
Okay.
But I can say there is a need for immediate change.
Right.
This gradual, we're working on it.
Right.
Oh, we're gonna get to it.
Right.
Not gonna work because music is ever changing. As we see now that these platforms have come, all these new platforms that have come into place to help monetize music more and give more visibility to certain kinds of artists.
Right.
The landscape is completely different.
Right.
And you have a format that is catered to traditional music or the traditional style of judging music. You can't do that no more.
Right.
You just can't.
Right.
Like, case in point, like when Uzi was going crazy.
Little Uzi Vert talking about.
Uzi Vert, of course.
Okay.
If you don't,
I just automatically like that when I hear his
if
name.
you're not
I'm
in the
sorry.
festivals, if you're not tapping into that place where that music is played, you don't know how massive that kid is. You don't know to put him in the top rap categories at your Grammys because you don't know. Everything you're doing is still done in a traditional space, different metrics. So it has to change, and people who understand the new metrics have to be integrated into the Grammys, or they're gonna lose touch with everybody.
Right.
They're gonna lose touch with everybody, and these things have to be televised.
Right.
Like I argue this. Shout out to iHeart. I love all those guys.
Awards.
I love everybody. You know, shout out to BT. Shout out to Soul Train. All these guys.
Right.
But it kills me that the R&B best R&B category is not televised. Why?
Wow, I didn't peep that. Wow.
Why? Why can't our love be seen? Huh? Why can't our sexuality be seen?
Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't even peep that.
I don't want to hurt nobody.
Right.
I ain't robbing nobody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like my songs aren't, you know, y'all songs are different.
Right, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yet,
Yeah.
and not against hip hop, you have more of a platform to say and do the things you need to do versus me. I'm just selling love.
You selling love
But
like
I
a
digress.
motherfucker.
I digress. So I think the format needs to be adjusted, and the way you adjust that format is by integrating people who know what the fuck is going on right now.
Right. Like we supposed to be at the chairmanship of that, like when these awards and things like that. It's supposed to be some of us in the room. Is that what you intended?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I believe
In the room. And listen, it can't be, everybody can't be over 30.
Right.
Everybody can't be over 40.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
A 65-year-old, listen, I don't care how hard he's trying to hang on.
Right.
He should not be voting in the hip hop category.
Right.
Just shouldn't be doing it. Right? The pop category. He should listen, if he want to vote on smooth jazz, let him do that.
Right.
But there has to be change, and the integration has to happen now, or you're going to lose touch with the culture.
Right.
R&B and hip hop, for that matter.
Right. Let me ask you, changing it up a little bit. One thing I could hear from you, like I could hear when I'm listening to your music, I could tell you was raised in the church. Were you?
Absolutely.
It says that, and I know that's with real singers. It starts out like that. How do you feel? I'm switching it up a little bit. How do you feel about people who don't go through that, and people who just take the easy route out and go auto tune, and then they can't even perform live because they can't sing at all?
I love it.
I did not expect that.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's a place for all of it.
That's right. I love that answer.
Because listen, there are R&B artists and there are R&B singers. There's a difference.
Right.
I need them so that the highlight of what I do is personified even more.
Right. That's ill.
You can go get some of that.
Yeah.
Right.
You can go have playtime over there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And enjoy them tuned lyrics and melody. I turn the tune on sometimes. I turn it on for the aesthetic, for the sound, tap into the youth.
Right.
But when you want to hear a real singer,
Right.
when you want your soul touched,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? When ladies, when you want your inner secretions to flow, Inner secretion. Yeah.
I think Sonny's a secretion.
Yeah.
Whoa.
That was hell. I don't even want to act what that means. I'm gonna just act like I know what it means and just keep it going.
Then you come see a R&B singer. And again, I always try to speak to the equality of a thing. If you're going to give the guys with the auto-tune all the mainstream looks, then give the vocalists and real singers some mainstream looks as well. That's all we're asking.
Let's make some noise
All
for
we're
that.
asking. Fairness.
That would be the equivalent of lyricists, MCs, and some that aren't, but they make dope music.
They make dope music.
Right.
Some rappers are stylists.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Where it's like a voice you just can't deny. You know what I'm saying? Some rappers are good at making songs. The hook is fire. The body of the so maybe a few lines, and then some are just flat out lyricists.
Right.
To where there are bars.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They're just undefeated.
Right.
So it's room for all of it.
Right. I agree with you.
I just want us to be able to. I'm an R&B singer, man.
Right.
Let me eat too.
Yeah, yes.
Let me wet my beak.
Let's go. Motherfucking right. Motherfucking right, man.
Are you drinking beer? Is that beer what you drink? Pacifico.
Yeah.
That's mi favorito.
You might drink micheladas? You drink micheladas? Let me find
Sí,
out.
con michelada. Sí. Toma,
I got some
toma.
water for you later.
Sí, bueno. Estoy listo, señor. I came ready, man.
So when I Googled you, it said, I had to, because I got to do my due diligence.
I love it.
This is my due diligence.
So when I Googled you, it said in 2017 you received slack for performing at a Black Gay Pride event.
Yeah.
Why would you receive slack for that?
You tell me.
Oh, I'm asking you.
He saw your tweet.
You know, I think it's just a disconnect, a lack of understanding.
Right.
You know what I mean? I think I'm gonna speak, you know, in terms of the black community.
Right.
There's a stigma,
Right.
and there's a hate that goes along with being gay,
Right.
right? And oftentimes in our language, to even degrade a person,
Right.
to the lowest we can degrade them,
Right.
we use gay as the adjective.
Right. That's crazy.
And so that carries on even into entertainment.
Right.
So paint the picture for you. My guy Brian, who used to manage Fantasia, who's a gay man, who's my friend, he said, "Hey man, what'd you think about performing at Gay Pride in DC?" I said, "Yeah, well,
And you from DC, right?
I'm from DC, man.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm from
okay,
DMV. I said, shit, what kind of bag they got?
Right.
He said, they got this kind of bag. I said, I'm on the way. I'm on the motherfucking way, right? And so we get in there, and the first thing he says is, "Are you gonna take your shirt off?"
Right.
And I said, "You call me, right?
Right.
I do what I do. I do a thing.
Right.
I'm not scared of, like, it's not gonna rub off on me because I'm here. I came to do my show. Right? So I go out there and I'm doing the first song, right? And as I'm singing my first song, I just kind of notice I'm scanning the crowd. You know, they don't know how to receive me. At this time, I'm not knowing I'm the first straight male artist to ever do it.
Oh, okay.
I'm not knowing the energy. I'm not understanding why all these questions are, you know, surrounding this. So I get out there and, you know, I finish my first song and the explosions go off, bam! I'm like, bam! And they're like, all right. I'm like this, are y'all trying to maintain some type of masculinity while I'm on this thing? If you sissies don't turn up while I'm in here right now, I came to see y'all. And they say, yeah! And it was at that moment that they understood, like, I have no judgment for you in your lifestyle. I only have love for you as a human being. You also are the reason why I'm able to feed my family. So I love you for that. And I'm going to entertain the same way I would entertain on any stage, whether it's a bunch of girls in the front row or a bunch of guys in the front row. I'm secure in my shit.
Yes.
I'm secure. I don't feel like I'm going to walk into a gay room and all of a sudden become gay. Right? And so when the backlash comes and people are saying, "Oh, he must be gay," I can laugh at that because that's not the worst thing you can call me. Right. Because I don't see it as that. So I just did Pride in Dallas. Where's the bag at? Do I got fans there? Do they got the bag? I'm on the way. You sure you want to take pictures? You goddamn right I want to take pictures.
Right.
It ain't real if it ain't photographed. It don't hit the gram. I was there in full support.
Right.
So I told them, I said, once we get out of this hate space,
right,
and are willing to have a real sit down and try to understand each other and do it in love, there's always gonna be this barrier between so many things.
Right.
So for me, I lead with love, man.
Yeah.
I don't care what it is.
Like we had Jason Lee on here, and I had to ask him the question that we asked everyone else. You know what I mean? Because if not, it wouldn't have been that. You know what the question is?
No.
Does he eat ass?
Wow.
You know where I'm going with this thing?
Just talk to me, brother. I'm here.
So also, while you on the Breakfast Club,
I don't eat the same ass that Jason Lee eats. Jason Lee eats a whole different kind of ass. That's like, I mean, hairy ass, right? That's just, he's over there in that ass, right? Right?
But so I did see you in the Breakfast Club. So obviously you say you do eat ass. Let's just be clear.
Woman's ass. That's just woman's. You say butt? You say woman's. I just want to keep this clear because they're gonna try to find a way.
So we also had Trick Daddy on here, and Trick Daddy said he not only eat the ass, but he enjoys being an ass.
Eat a booty gang.
Eat a booty gang. He said he got legs up and everything. I said, no legs up, Trick. He said, it depends.
And he's ass eater here too.
But
Trick Daddy is the president, and we are members in his cult. Not always legs up. You don't always want to, you know what I'm saying? You don't always want to be that compromised. Sometimes you want to ooch up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Just ooch up. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know why I feel like Trick gonna come
And no utensils.
No utensils.
No utensils.
Okay.
None.
Look.
None.
Eddie wears a bib. You wear a bib, right, Eddie Gaines?
No nothing.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
oh
no, listen,
God.
man. It's a man and a woman, you know, being consensual about things that, you know what I'm saying? There are lines that we draw. Hey, don't, no pokey pokey. Hey, hey, tone that down. You know what I'm saying?
No Pokemon.
No Pokemon. No. But the first time it did happen to me, I was, you know what? I don't know why I'm doing this. I was in my Suzu rodeo. And
I'm sorry, Susie Rodeo?
a Suzu rodeo. You know how long ago that was.
Oh, the car.
The truck.
I'm thinking of literally rodeo. I'm like, he's not a rodeo.
He's a
Wearing a hat.
He's not a rodeo. He's wilding.
The Suzu rodeo. And I was dating an older woman at the time.
Okay.
And she was like, let me show you something.
This is your first time?
My
This
first
how you got the virgin now.
time.
You popped your cherry officially.
This how I got, brought into this world, this Trick Daddy world. And I had my legs up on the headrest, and it's very ticklish.
Yeah.
It tickled before I could actually enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I'm really ticklish, right? So, and after that, I was like, wow.
Kiki Free fucked up my childhood.
What a segue.
We was on the road one time, and I told you, Akinelli wouldn't smoke weed, so only Kiki Free would smoke weed. So I went to his room, and I did not ask him. He's like, we was playing video games, and he just switched and turned on the TV, and he just standing there getting ate out. He had his legs wide up.
It was on the TV?
On the TV, because this back in the days, he taped
himself.
himself.
Back in the
day.
day.
He was himself. So, we don't know if you know, our show was about giving out flowers. Giving out flowers.
Yes, sir.
Showing people the love while they're alive and while they stand, and showing people how great they are. So, no doubt, we want to give you your flowers live in the flesh.
Yep.
Welcome, flesh. For being what the hell you are.
Yes, sir.
Like the last 5 or 10 years.
Lifetime. It's a lifetime. We change the amount of years all the time, but it's a lifetime.
Oh, this is fire. Thank you, brothers.
So let me ask you, moving around, we're gonna get back to the Eat Booty game too later, you know.
You know, anything.
Yeah. So, what do you still love about this game?
That's changed for me. Before, what I loved about this game was everything that I had to offer. Very selfish. About the way I was going to sing to him, about the way I was going to perform, about the way I was going to write it and produce it and deliver it. Me, how I'm going to do it, right? Every show, every time I wake up, like I'm about to kill these motherfuckers. I'm like, kill them, right? And now I can't wait to build up this next singer, songwriter, producer, so that they can go kill on R&B's behalf. I can't wait to give everything that I have to somebody else. That's what drives me now. Because, like, what good is the game if it dies with me?
Right. You want to pass the baton.
You have to. Right? And that's how you truly build. That's how you truly create a legacy, when your arms extend
that tree, right,
as far as humanly possible, right? If an artist 27, 30 years down the line says all of this was made possible because one day Tank gave me a call and said, I believe in you and we're going to make something great happen, I've done my job. I've done my job, because that's my true gift. My true gift is championing and supporting and putting the battery. You can do it. Right. I used to have a kid that used to sing backgrounds with me by the name of Luke James. Right? And Luke James used to also live with. I said, you can live with me, man. I said, first of all, you need to be writing songs. You need to be doing all this stuff. Like, this is what you need to be doing. The first song he wrote was on my album, Sex, Love, and Pain. Right? Brought him in. And he's on the road singing backgrounds with me. And I got my guys standing back there doing their thing. And one day we're at the house just singing, going back and forth, sharpening the tools. And he goes into this high octave Mariah Carey slash. I was like, nigga, that's crazy. I said, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go on my stage and I'm gonna call you out and I'm gonna say, if Maxwell was here, what would he do? Should be crying, but I just can't. And then I want you to go crazy. Wow. And this kid stood at the front of my stage and almost took over my entire show every night. Wow. Had to fight to get my show back from Luke James every night. Wow. But I wanted him to do that. I wanted them to scream and go crazy every time he touched that microphone. And now he's Luke James. God damn it. Believed in that kid. Right. Still do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm looking to build things bigger than me.
Right. And who did that for you?
Genuine. Genuine.
That was my next question. I was about to say, what the hell happened to T?
Genuine. And Aaliyah. We'll get to that.
He was back.
I was singing background for Genuine and Aaliyah. 97 Budweiser Superfest. We get there. I'm fresh out of church too. Let you give you some, I'm fresh from choir rehearsal to the plane to LA. You know what I'm saying? At this time, the devil kind of is still in the music. Right. You know what I'm saying? I was brainwashed to believe that. That this is the devil, right? It's no longer the devil. But we get to rehearsal, and I'm one of those overachievers. Before we get to LA, I know every Genuine song. Right. Top to bottom, every harmony.
You was there to write for him?
No, we were there. I was just there to sing background.
Okay.
Album was already done, Pony #1, platinum. I learned every background part on his album. Interludes, everything. He walks in the rehearsal, he starts queuing some stuff up, just playing on the microphone, doo-be-doo, and we back there, shoo, and he's like, I'm gonna try another. Zappy-doo-be-da, we like, shoo. He's like, oh, these niggas is cold. They start playing it. I'm like, yeah, we ready. Right. He's so excited. He's like, I got the coldest background singers on the whole tour. It's Mary on the tour. Right. It's Drew Hill on the tour. I got the coldest singers. He calls Aaliyah. I got the best singers on the tour. You better come see them. Right. Aaliyah comes to the rehearsal studio, hears us sing. She's like, niggas cold. I come down, I get to meet Aaliyah for the first time. She's like, what's your name? I was like, Darrell. She's like, where you from? I'm from such and such. You're really dope.
You know with your real name, okay.
Because at the time, only my family knew my nickname.
Oh, okay,
that was my name since I was a baby. Okay. So I was just Darrell at the time. You know what I'm saying?
And how old are you at this time?
I'm 22.
Okay.
Wow.
21, 22. And she's, you know, she's asking me questions like I'm the main attraction. I don't know what this is, Aaliyah. Right?
Aaliyah.
She's got on the outfit, bro. It's
The
the Tommy Hilfiger. It's the hair is down, the shades are here, the stomach is out. I'm like, this is Aaliyah.
Right.
And she's concerned about me. Right? And about a week later, Aaliyah fired 2 background singers and hired me and another guy.
Wow.
You can clap for that. You can clap for that. And those 2, mainly Genuine. Like Aaliyah would say, you dope. You like a one-man Jodeci. What you need to do, like you gotta wear this, and then you got the soft vocals and the piano, but you need to throw some of that edge. Or like she was just game me. And Genuine would sit with me at the top of a theater, sold out theater, right? And he would stand there. He would watch his picture line, and there'd be 1,000 girls in the picture line, literally. And he would say, dog, I'm gonna take every one of these pictures, dog. That's what you gotta do. You wanna be a star, dog. You gotta touch the people, dog. Every last one of them, dog. I'm gonna touch them all, dog. Every last one of them, dog. I'm telling you, dog. And I would watch him do this every night. Left no fan behind. Every night. This is what you gotta do, Tank, and then you writing songs. And then I got to meet my favorite producer, Timbaland. And me and Timbaland are on the bus with my PV DPM keyboard making beats together.
Wow.
And he's like, Tank, you talented. You got the sauce. What you got to do is you got to do this. You got to do this. All these guys gaming me. And then Genuine did what? Gave me the front of his stage. Go crazy, little bro.
Right.
Wow.
You talk about the leftovers.
Right.
Amen. Yeah. I'm the coldest wingman in history. In history.
Okay.
I carried the Foot Locker bags. You know what I'm saying? I carried the Oak Tree bags. I would be in the middle of the mall buying the silver jewelry. You understand what I'm saying? The sterling silver, so I could fit in with Genuine, so his wingmen wouldn't look so crazy.
Right.
And when Genuine went out and he needed that wingman, guess who was there? I was there. I was there. It was Genuine had his. Mine. You know the power of a laminate, an R&B laminate. You see the fuck I with the wine. Oh my God, you're with Genuine. We'd love to go see him. I would love for you to see him too. You got any friends? You got any friends?
Yo.
So that's Genuine. Now that's done. Let's cross over into TGT. Let's do it. Let's get into that.
What the fuck happened?
Man, I'm gonna blame all of us.
You said all of us.
All of us.
Okay, all right, cool.
As I put most of the blame on Tyrese, and
I seen that.
And then some more, and now some of the blame on Genuine. And then I'll get back to myself. I gotta, I'm here with you.
That's very grown man of you, though.
I'm gonna make myself look better than those guys.
Okay.
This is the truth, okay? Shit.
Okay.
What happened the first time around is we fought to make that album.
Literally.
It was a hell of a process.
Okay.
Yeah,
because y'all all busy.
No. It, literally, only thing that kept me from fighting Tyrese, you know what I'm saying, really slamming him on top of his head was that guy right there. It was Jay Valentine.
What?
Yeah, my manager. He was like, you can't go over there and fight Tyrese. I said, why can't I? I can.
Transformers, dog.
I can go to his house, we can fight, get it off our chest, and then make some more music. But you are not gonna text me like I'm not a grown, Tyrese on the text chain.
Oh yeah, he
greasy on the text chain. Hey, he go there on the text chain, right? And as soon as I say, cool, I'm coming to fuck you up. That's why we always want to fight. I was like, because those are fighting words.
Okay, who's on this text chain though?
Me, Genuine, and Tyrese. It's the craziest text chain you ever seen.
You gotta bootleg them texts.
And then you'll see Genuine say, y'all shouldn't do this, dog. Y'all better than this, dog. I said, no, I'm gonna fuck him up. Absolutely. But that was just 2 alphas. Me and Ty are both Capricorns.
Right.
And we bumped heads every step of the way.
Capricorns.
I'm January 1st.
Okay.
He's the December 31st. We bumped heads every step of the way. That's my brother, so I can say it. I can talk about it. Can't nobody else talk about it.
Right.
And I just felt like he was doing too much. Why I was mad. He knows this. Why I was mad. I was like, listen, I make albums. I make bodies of work. I have classic albums.
Talk that talk,
I am
Tank.
still doing this shit at a high level.
that talk.
Let me handle the music. Your cachet as the biggest star in our group, I will give way to you handling the business. Use that Tyrese blockbuster $1 billion box office cachet to get us the best deal imaginable.
He on all the Fast and Furiouses, right?
All of the Furiouses. He's furious. Right? Wake up, Furious. He's furious, right? But let me handle this.
The music
This
side.
is what the fuck I do.
Right.
And he wouldn't get out of my way. Kept stepping on my toes. He likes to do boot camps. I like to lock in with two or three producers, a couple writers, and make magic.
When you say in boot camps, like people,
Like 1,000 producers
people, yeah,
making,
I think Kanye
1,000
works like that,
writers
yeah.
making.
Yeah, Kanye
I
works like that.
I just don't make music like that. I'm from the Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, from the Teddy Riley, from the Timberland. I'm the Dr. Dre. I'm from those schools where we lock in and we find it and we make magic. That's what I'm from. But his process is not wrong.
Right.
Just not my process. So our arguments and our beef was more so men who have been successful trying to figure out a way, being successful individually, trying to figure out a way to be successful together. Right? And so neither one of us wanted to bow down to either person's process. Your process not better than mine, nigga. Your process not better than mine. Well, then here we are.
Right.
And that's what made it difficult. Finally get the album done. Over time, album finally comes out. We do some shows overseas. I think 7 shows overseas. We do like 3 shows in the US. And again, we have a movie star in the group. He gets called away to do a movie, which we couldn't control because, you know, with Paul passing, God rest his soul,
Right.
it from a scheduling standpoint, it got crazy for Ty and everybody that was a part of the franchise. And so when that responsibility called, he had to answer. And so that threw us off on the first one. Getting into this second one,
Looks like you're passionate about this one.
yeah, I'm passionate about this one. I want to say this so that everybody
It's written all over your
listening can
face.
get on their ass.
Okay, cool.
Right? TGT the second time around is bigger than music. Bigger than music in terms of as it relates to us. It's for the R&B universe as a collective.
Right.
And for kings as a collective, to see that kings can come together and do real shit.
Creating a
Let me
blueprint.
one. A blunt.
What I think is happening right now is, as stressful as that process was, nobody feels like they have to inconvenience themselves anymore to do it. And I blame that on people being rich. Tyrese is rich.
Real shit.
Genuine is rich. Do they need TGT? No. Doesn't matter to them.
But the fans need it.
But the R&B universe needs TGT
I think so too.
for the love of what we are, for the legacy of what we're building.
Right.
That's what TGT is about. This is my last album, but TGT would be my absolute last album if we did that, right?
Right.
Because the people who are watching us, what is the message? What is the message we send after one album, arguments online, and nothing after? What did we do? We hurt ourselves more than we helped ourselves.
You believe that?
With all the shit after the fact,
Right.
I mean, people may be able to separate the music from the foolishness that we went through.
Right.
I respect it. It was one of the greatest R&B albums ever created.
Right.
I will say that.
Right.
But we got to finish right.
Right.
We got to finish right, man. All the way down to the wire.
Right.
It's fourth quarter, last 3 minutes left. What are we doing?
Real talk.
So that's where I'm at.
All right. So
Come on,
you
give me
ready?
some more of your
You ready
Googles.
for a quick
Yeah,
time with
let's go.
Tom?
You got it? You sent it to me too?
Yeah, you send it to both of us, Ass, or just me? Okay, all right, got it. Boom. All right, you want to explain on the rules?
The rules are no politically correct answers.
Shit.
If you say both or neither, we all take a shot. So it's multiple, one or two.
So we're gonna do this with the
Two
shot
names,
glass.
two- it's one or the other.
Shots now.
That's word.
You say
Yeah.
one, we good. Nobody drinks. Say both or neither, we drinking.
We drink with you. You don't drink by yourself. We drink with you.
Yeah, we all drink.
Yeah.
Y'all can drink too.
Yeah.
Felt like I said it at first, but as long as you're with me.
Yeah, no, we with you. We with you. We ain't leaving you out. All right, you ready?
Absolutely.
Hold on, let me-
Load my shot up now, because I know I'm going to do something.
Yeah, I'm gonna load my shot up now too. You are correct. This is Japanese De Leon right here.
This is Dominican Mama Juana right here.
Niggas at the international nations out here. United Nations right here.
I have the De Leon. Yo tengo el De Leon.
Yes.
Para mi hermano Puff.
Yes.
Same thing.
All right.
Pour lightly is a long game.
Yeah, it's long. Snoop Dogg or Jay-Z?
Hey!
We drinking? We could drink. I mean, or unless you got an answer.
I sounds like a drink.
That sounds like a drink to me.
Shit, both.
Let's go. Salud.
Cheers.
Woo.
Okay, we starting off early.
You did a dope.
I don't know what you're gonna answer with this one. Ooh, that was a little too much for that one.
Take your time. Ain't you the champ?
Yeah. Come on. Nah, I've lost a couple times.
It happens.
Chris Brown or Usher?
Chris Brown.
I didn't know what you was gonna go with there. Trey Songz or Jeremiah?
Trey Songz.
Podcast or radio? You got a podcast right now. Okay, this one I don't know what you're gonna say. Rihanna or Beyonce?
Beyonce.
Missy or Eve?
Missy.
Keith Sweat or Johnny Gill?
Keith Sweat.
Yeah, he played the game good.
Pharrell or Kanye?
Pharrell.
Fab or Jadakiss?
Hi. Beverages. Whoo.
Salud.
I don't like what's happening right now. Oh, no, let's address this. You making the face like you just did a whole shot. That was like this small.
Nah,
Come on.
This is that whiskey y'all. You have some of that?
No.
This is a little tougher than that. You know what I mean?
Pequeño, like this, man.
It's a little tougher. This is, trust me. I do this shit all day.
All right.
Where we at? Oh, okay.
Ooh. Mariah or Janet?
Janet.
I gotta ask this why on that one. Because Penny from Good Times?
In totality, the overall. You know what I mean? Seeing Janet as like the complete performer that she is.
Okay.
She just is what she is.
That's right.
You know what I mean? From a dancer to, you know
Acting.
what I'm saying, to act like the full circle.
Yeah.
No, she's illy. Busta Rhymes or Eminem?
You know what? I got to go with what I listen to.
Okay.
Busta Rhymes.
Okay.
You want to explain that or you good?
I think that, here's what I think. People have to figure out, if you've never seen anybody try to follow Busta Rhymes
Oh, on stage?
on stage,
It's not happening.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Oh,
you
yeah.
won't understand this.
Yeah.
You do not want any smoke
Right.
with Busta Rhymes and Spliff Star
yes.
when them songs come on and start
Yes.
going back to
Yeah.
back to back
Yes.
to back.
This is
Now,
facts.
could Eminem handle it? In the right setting.
But in the verses,
In the right setting.
let's rewind this question. Let's say verses. Busta versus Eminem. What is happening?
Busta?
Your face is crazy. I love
If anybody has an opportunity to jump on that man
with Eminem.
with Eminem, it's Busta.
Right.
It's Busta.
Right. Because we had Game on here. Game said that he's better than Eminem.
The game is better. He's saying
The game, yeah.
At what?
Rapping.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have to believe
Yes.
that you are the best. That's how this works.
This is true.
Yes, it's real.
And that's
It's
it.
real.
I will never talk down on a man believing in himself.
No, he believed it too.
Period.
Right.
I don't know.
I
But
will say
Busta-
I will say and look again in terms of what I listen to.
Right.
Game songs on the playlist.
Right.
Not M's.
Right.
So
With no disrespect to him.
no
but
disrespect.
it's-
No
Yeah.
disrespect to him.
No disrespect. Monica or Brandy?
Brandy.
Digital or analog? You're a
Analog.
producer. You're a producer, right?
Analog.
Yeah. Tory Lanez or The Weeknd?
Woo! Ooh! Tory or The Weeknd? Wow. That was crazy.
Take the shot?
Nope.
Oh.
Nope.
I love how you did that just now.
Nope. I'm gonna go with overall artistry in terms of tool bag. I'm gonna go with Tory.
That was ill. Thriller?
I ain't been broken the minute. All right, let's go. Keep going.
Thriller or Off the Wall? Go ahead, get my shot ready.
Yeah. I don't want to do this. We ain't gotta play with it.
Yeah.
We ain't gotta play with it.
Look,
Come
You
on.
going in? Give it to you. Full shot.
Gotta see what his shot look like. This is crazy.
Look.
Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. I respect it. I respect it.
Salud. Woo.
Ay,
Be on ice.
ay.
Sabe bem, okay.
All right. Ooh. Dr. Dre or Puff Daddy?
It's starting to feel like De Leon. It's starting to feel like De Leon.
It's your own criteria, whatever your criteria is. Stop leading the way.
There's so much.
Stop
You
leading the
can
way.
answer. He don't give. You can answer however way you want. Go on, take that shot.
Dale que tú puedes. You gotta get these shots ready, man.
No, man, because he was going through them. Like,
No,
at first
yeah, I
he
was having a good time, and then I just hit a wall. I hit a wall. Puff and Dr. Dre. I mean, you're
Salud.
talking about
Salud.
Cheers to
some
both
guys,
legends.
bro. Like,
Oof.
you start talking about brands and headphones and liquor, and
Okay.
it just
And
gets
billions.
It's crazy.
Marvin Gaye or Smokey Robinson?
Marvin Gaye,
Al Green or Teddy Pendergrass?
Al Green,
Wow.
The Gritstone
Al Green,
The
grits on, Jerry
Jerry
Curl, Baptist preaching, womanizing, Al Green.
I'm not sure if he should make some noise to that.
Come on, we might as well.
That's where the music comes from.
That's where the music comes from.
It's crazy, right? 'Cause I told this to Kanye the other day and I felt terrible. I said, it's kind of funny because as you going through this shit, you're making the best music ever. And it's like, your hurt is making my ears happy.
That's what pain does.
That's what pain does.
Yeah,
Like, Please Don't Go was a real song.
Yeah.
Maybe I Deserve was a real song.
Chill, that's my notes. Chill.
Sure.
You're rushing this shit. Fucking up my notes.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
I never know on this question. Michael Jackson or Prince?
Michael Jackson.
Have you met either one of them?
The day I was supposed to go meet Michael, he passed.
By the way, this is
Wow, the day.
No, what?
The day.
What?
The day. Jamie was taking all of us out to the ranch.
Now, who's Jamie?
Fox? I'm sorry. Jamie Foxx was taking us all out to.
This rich nigga shit right here.
No,
Jamie, I'm like,
Like we just know that.
I was singing backgrounds. Okay, all right.
Right. So you supposed to
I was
meet
the help.
Michael Jackson.
Yes, I was supposed to meet him.
wow.
You was going to Neverland Ranch.
They were rehearsing right next door to us, and then they told Fox, "Yeah, bring your crew. Come on down. Michael would love to have you guys." Like,
You just called him Fox just now. Is either Jamie or not Jamie
you
Fox?
can't, it's not both. Because if you say both, you gotta say Jamie motherfucking Fox. You gotta say it's a whole package that goes with it. And I think he's got that, trademark or something. So I don't want to.
Oh, that's crazy. Holy moly. Okay. Bobby Brown or I'll Be Sure?
Bobby Brown, don't do that.
I need to explain because the way you said
Don't
that, I
do
need
that.
you to explain why.
Bobby Brown is one of the kings.
Right.
It's one of the kings. Like when Bobby Brown left New Edition, who was the greatest group and probably the greatest group blueprint of all time.
Right.
Bobby Brown went toe to toe with New Edition every night by himself.
My prerogative.
By himself.
Do what I gotta do.
Listen, and in DC,
Right.
you know what I'm saying, at the Capitol Center, he gave them problems.
What do you mean? He went up against them? It was like a
it was him,
versus?
then them.
Oh, he
was
first.
right before New Edition.
Oh wow.
That's
So
crazy.
it was I'll Be Sure, somebody before I'll Be Sure,
Wow.
then I'll Be Sure, then Bobby Brown, then New Edition.
Wow.
You know Bobby went crazy.
Why?
Because Bobby went to that thing. Bobby went to that shit.
You ever read his book when he said that he fried cocaine? He fried chicken and cocaine.
I did not read that. Did he say how it tasted? Was it the same?
He kept the recipe.
Was it?
No one else heard the story
What is
before.
it?
We've said it here a million times.
Well, supposedly in his book or somewhere, he had so much cocaine that he didn't know it was cocaine. He thought it was flour at one point.
Oh, he did it by accident.
Yeah, it was accident there.
Right.
And he dipped it, like, you know, you make fried chicken, he dipped it in there. And
I want to hear the after. Like, I need the aftermath.
you know what? That's how you know.
That must have been the best chicken ever.
That's how you know. That's what I'm saying. That's how you know you're a real nigga. I never thought of that.
How did it taste?
Or it didn't taste good. It's gonna numb your mouth.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's crazy. All right.
That's a lot of information right there, which we'll talk later.
Otis Redding or Sam Cooke?
Sam Cooke.
Stevie Wonder or Luther Vandross?
Stevie Wonder.
You think Stevie can see?
Huh?
You think he can see?
Sometimes.
What? And you look at it.
Sometimes he
Stevie
can
got a
see.
driver's license.
Huh?
I think Stevie got a driver's license.
Stevie can see sometimes. I don't know how he does
You met
it.
Stevie?
I've met Stevie a bunch of times. Stevie gave me a recording kit one time. Me and Stevie sat side by side on the piano on the keyboard before, singing lyrics. He sang my lyrics and I messed his up. It's cool. It's fine. I apologize.
No, it's not fine.
I apologize.
Stevie's lyrics. What the fuck?
I apologize.
First off, this is the ultimate floss. He's flossing on us crazy
No,
right
I was
now.
on the spot. Like Stevie don't walk up to you all the time and sit next to you on the keyboard and say, "I know all of your songs," and just start singing your lyrics. And I choked.
Shaq said he rode in the elevator with Stevie and Stevie pressed the button.
Shaq said this?
Yeah, there's a story out there. Let's get, because I love the floss. You sat down, you played the piano together. Let's just be clear. You think he could see the piano? Because this is real. I'm not even playing around.
I mean, at that point, you don't have to see when you
Exactly.
play like that.
I don't have to see the piano. I can
No,
close.
I'm talking about in real life. You think he could see though, for real?
I think he can see sometimes, right? Because
And how you know this?
I think that because other senses are so heightened,
Right.
right? And being able to understand the sensibility of shapes and sizes of things and the counting and the math of things,
Right.
the ability to visualize what's in front of you is possible.
Maybe you see shades.
It's possible to be able to, from a sonic standpoint,
Right.
right? You seen Batman when they were using the phones to pin what do they call it with the submarines?
The ping, the radar.
The sonar.
Sonar, yeah, which
With
is
the
pinging,
sonar.
they pinging, right.
Right? And so there's an idea of sonar existing within us.
Right.
And so that will create the structure of whatever space that you're in or whatever thing that you're touching.
Right.
Right.
Possible. Can he switch lanes? No. Stevie can't switch lanes.
All right. This is what I think Shaq said. Shaq said he rode in the elevator with him. He didn't say that he was in there. He just seen Stevie, like they lived in the same building. They both walked in. And Shaq, because he didn't want to say nothing, and Stevie said, when Shaq walked out, all right, later Diesel. Like,
And he was
After
good.
pressing the button too?
like,
He was
like
by
he pressed the
himself.
button.
Like,
He
how
was
much
by
shit
himself.
happened? How much shit did he see?
I'm paraphrasing, obviously, but this is, you can Google it. Google it online. Shaq accuses that Stevie could actually see.
There's a way to they figure it's Stevie. He's been
I mean,
blind
he can press
long
the shit.
enough
They got Braille on the.
to professionally understand how that works.
That's true.
Oh, look, they just hit me. Stevie Wonder gave Daryl Dawkins his Chocolate Thunder nickname.
What? They get what?
He gave Daryl Dawkins his Chocolate Thunder nickname. How he know he chocolate?
I'm sure somebody told him. Daryl
You trying to say he can't
Dawkins.
hear that? He's deaf?
Daryl Dawkins.
Nah,
I mean, that's a darker guy. Daryl Dawkins.
We said Otis Redding and Sam Cooke, right? Ooh, did we skip over Erykah Badu and Alicia
Yeah,
Keys?
you did.
Yeah, you.
Erykah Badu or Alicia Keys?
Erykah
Erykah.
Badu.
You got her pussy incense?
No, I wouldn't.
What do you mean?
I don't have it.
You don't want to support the pussy?
I support pussy.
She has
Let's
pussy
start
incense.
there.
You don't know that?
Yeah. But,
Pussy home goods?
no, it's called pussy. It's
No, we
the
know, but
fragrance.
is it a whole product line?
Like I don't know how to explain that to my wife that I brought some pussy home. You know what I'm saying? I don't.
That's a good point.
You know what I'm saying? Like, babe, I got this. I got this pussy.
I thought we were
found.
supporting the culture, but I forgot. It might be like, what the fuck is you bringing in that?
So you want to know what her pussy smell like? No.
I didn't think of it like that.
Oh, you want me to put it on so I can smell like her, so you can be aroused? No. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to support the pussy. Oh, you support pussies? No.
It's not a good bring home present.
You never win.
You never win. Oh, holy shit, that was a good point. I had no idea. All right, New Edition.
No, you skipped. Oh, no, you did.
No, we did. Because New Edition or the Jackson 5?
Fuck. I have to go with New Edition.
You really love New Edition, bro.
Love New Edition. I was raised on that album. My love for R&B grew with Any Heartbreak. You understand what I'm saying? Going to that tour, my first concert, asking my father, please, can you take me to see New Edition?
Wow. We need New Edition on here, too.
Yes.
We need to get them drunk.
That's the blueprint for me. And then from New Edition spawned every other group that you can think of at this point, from the NSYNCs
the whole boy band movement.
The whole boy band
But Jackson
movement.
5 was before that? Or Jackson 5
Wait.
Jackson 5,
Really?
Come
Jackson
on,
was
man.
the 80s, right?
You're thinking about Michael
70s.
Jackson after Jackson 5?
Yeah, no. It's about
You
70s.
wild
When
right
Jackson,
now.
when did they come out? It's
70s, yeah.
I'm born in 77.
I'm born 76.
Yes.
So, New Edition became the blueprint for every successful group thereafter. The blueprint, nothing different. This is how we're going to rehearse. This is how we're going to sing. This is how we're going to do it. We need 5. Oh, whole thing.
Got to be able to do that.
Yep. And they're the blueprint.
Right. God damn it. Make some noise for New Edition.
Come on.
So besides New Edition, who else were you listening to really young?
Jodeci.
I can see it.
Jodeci. Now that's a blueprint.
Yeah. That was like the bad boys of R&B. But so was New Edition. Well, Bobby was the bad boy of R&B.
And then the three. BBD.
Of course.
You know, of course, the first R&B and hip hop group.
Right. Which New Edition. It's New Edition.
But a spawn off, right? But never had been done before.
Right.
They were the first. So they had kind of the edge to them, if you want to say that. You know what I'm saying? And then there's New Edition. Yeah, but Jodeci, my God.
Yeah.
My God.
We can take a shot to that.
My God. Can we just take a shot to Jodeci?
Yeah, let's take a shot.
Just because.
Yeah.
Anybody else want to?
They ain't even
Jodeci shot?
Yeah, this is a Jodeci shot.
Yeah. Salud. So that was my makeup when I would go to churches all over the DMV. They'd be like, "You sound like a gospel Jodeci," like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You sound like a gospel Jodeci or R. Kelly. Like you just got,
Woo, R. Kelly.
Yeah.
Let's
Rob. R. Kelly.
Oh, you call him Rob.
R. Kelly.
He said
Robert Kelly. Blueprint.
Right.
I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
I understand.
Right.
But there's absolutely no way that.
No, there are other guests right outside.
No, look, there's absolutely no way that I can dig into my musical DNA
and
strip away Jodeci and R. Kelly and Brian McKnight and Babyface. It's absolutely impossible.
Everyone else is like, we get it, we understand, but like, I still watch the Cosby Show.
Mm-hmm.
As you should, though.
And how does it make you feel when you watch it? Do the lessons still feel the same?
Did you see the Bill Cosby documentary? We got to talk about Bill. It's called We Got to Talk About Bill.
I haven't seen the documentary. I saw the Rob documentary, which scared me. It scared me.
Because you worked with R. Kelly, right?
indirectly. I did a song for Sharissa that R. Kelly ended up featuring on. So, and I produced and wrote it, and R. Kelly got on it and sang. So indirectly, hung out with him a couple times, played some basketball. You want to hear that?
Yeah, I would like to hear that. Playing basketball with R. Kelly. Let's take it there.
I'm gonna try to make this short because it's three-parter.
All right.
So we're having a celebrity basketball game.
Okay.
First time I meet Rob, let's go back to that. I meet Rob with R. Kelly.
Okay.
First time I meet R. Kelly was with Tyrese.
Tyrese, we caught. Come outside.
Because Tyrese is
come on, Tyrese.
Tyrese is the fan club president
of R. Kelly. We did not know this.
Fan club president.
Probably writing him right now in jail.
Number one fan president. R. Kelly, what do you need? Tyrese will provide. I thought I was the big R. Kelly fan. Right. Tyrese trumps me by 1,000.
Right. Okay. Big up Tyrese.
So we're the W in where is this? The W in
we in Cali?
Off Wilshire. Yeah. Off of
Westwood. Westwood. Yes.
And this is the first time I meet R. Kelly.
At the W.
At the W. R. Kelly gets off the bus, walks over to me, gives me a hug. And the only thing he says to me is a devil, dead or alive, can't keep us apart. And I knew what he meant by that.
He trying to say that y'all had smoke?
Nah.
No? For my bad. I read that.
Wait, you said the first time you met him?
First time I met him.
He says it's out the gate.
He said, can a devil, dead or alive, keep us apart? I know who he was talking about. I know who he was talking about.
Somebody was talking shit about y'all.
No, somebody who was just keeping us apart. Because I was signed under the idea that I was the next R. Kelly by the person who made R. Kelly. So I knew exactly what he was talking about. But that was then separate ways. I hadn't seen him again since, right? Cut to Orlando. I think it's All-Star or Super Bowl. Celebrity basketball game.
Okay.
Chris Brown and Celebrity Friends versus R. Kelly and Celebrity Friends.
Let's go. That's kind of ill.
It's gonna be crazy.
Chris against R. Kelly.
Listen,
holy shit.
That's
a good verses too.
They announcing Chris Brown's celebrity team. It's a bunch of celebrities. It's us, right? All of us. R. Kelly comes running in with his team. They announced the celebrities for the R. Kelly team. Give it up for R. Kelly. Play ball. It is R. Kelly and 17 goons. Fresh out. None of their clothes match. Shoes is fucked up.
This sounds like a movie.
These guys are not basketball players. They are criminals. For sure. I know the criminal outfit. I know it. I know it. The game starts. I said, I got Kels.
Pardon me. I just need the fans to understand what you're saying. You saying you guarding
I'm checking R. Kelly.
Okay. Guarding.
Okay?
Yes.
Let's go. But R. Kelly decides to cut to the left. I get a pick upside my head.
Like a pick?
Like a pick.
Oh, okay. Bomb. Okay.
Boom! Upside my head. Who hit who? One of the goons. One of many goons.
Okay.
I said, ooh. Got me on that one. All right. Keep my head on the swivel. That's on me. Still checking R. Kelly. R. Kelly cuts to the left. Boom, boom! 2 picks from said goons. I said, woo, boy, hallelujah. I'm gonna try to keep my shit together, boy. Some don't feel right.
Oh, shit.
Kelly gets the ball, cut into the basket, turn to go with him. Boom! Said goon again.
Same guy.
I said, cool. If that's how the fuck y'all want to play, that's how the fuck we gonna play.
And you're on Chris Brown team?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I play football.
Right.
I play basketball because I can.
Right.
I'm a football player. I'm a linebacker and a running back.
There you go.
I said, let's play. I proceeded to run every one of these motherfuckers the fuck over. Every play. I'm talking cash shit to Kels. Yeah, you got these motherfuckers trying to pick me. I'm a savage. You don't want it. He coming down trying to check me on. You can't check me. Bitch ass nigga. Oh, for the leg. And one. This your king? This nigga's trash. Get this nigga the fuck out of here. Whole game, I'm going crazy. It's only the first half.
Right.
It gets to a point to where T.I., fresh out, comes out of the stands and says, hey, Tank, you gotta keep a cool head, bro. You gotta keep a cool. I said, first, I'm in my mind like, nigga, you just got out of this. And then I'm thinking like, am I that bad that a man fresh out of prison has to tell me to calm down? I'm gone though. Second half comes, we about to win the game. R. Kelly makes a shot, they give him 30 points. I'm livid. Wayne Williams, I'm cussing him the fuck out. I'm cussing R. Kelly out. I'm cussing his goons out there like, Tank, it ain't personal. This is how we gotta play with Rob. Fuck y'all and fuck Rob. I'm on. Catch the ball up. 2 seconds left. Win the game. Get him the fuck out of here. Get him out of here. Ho ass nigga. I'm there. I'm there. Most people don't know that side of me. I'm a nice guy. I'm really nice. I sing R&B music. I'm a nice guy. They leave. Never see R. Kelly again. Never see him again. But that's on my mind. I'm pissed. Fuck R. Kelly for the rest of the time. Like, that's how you make, you know what I'm saying? That's how you make real enemies on the basketball court. Right? That was some hoe ass shit. Right. Niggas just picking for you all game. Niggas would catch the rebound up under the basketball court and throw it back to him so he could shoot. Right. That's how they play. Kels gets the ball, anybody else shoots, somebody gonna get fucked up. That's how he plays. Right. Cut to, we in Chicago on some TGT business. Again, Tyrese's all things R. Kelly.
Oh, that's right, I forgot.
He like, look, man, Rob really wants you to come by the gym. You know what I'm saying? And just, you know, let bygones be bygones. You know, I'm like, man, fuck Rob, man. You tell him I said that. No, don't be like that, Tank. You know, the
this
king.
Is Tyrese talking.
Yeah, okay. The king just want to holler at you. The king? Why are you calling him the king? Okay, first of all, you know he the king. All right, he the king. Fuck it. But anyway, just, you gotta be real, right? This is fucking King R&B, right? Like, what are we talking about, right? It's fucking R. Kelly, right? So, I was like, he finally talked me into it. I was like, fuck it, I'll go.
This is before the tapes, or this is after the tapes?
This is before the case. Okay. For the case.
For the tapes. I'm talking about, you know, the tape. You know, that was like
the
number
tape?
one on bootleg.
After the tape.
Okay.
After the tape.
That was going there. All right, respect that.
So, he wasn't convicted.
That's right.
So
that's right.
I can't judge him if. Anyway,
and so plus you still want to bust his ass in basketball.
I still want to bust his ass. So we get to the gym, right? I've never really told this part of the story. I leave this part out, but you know, we're here, right? So we walk in, and as soon as we walk into the gym, I'm stonewall. Because it's just me and Tyrese. I know it's R. Kelly, I know he got his goons with him, you know what I'm saying? I'm ready for whatever, it is what it is, right? So as soon as I walk in the gym, walking in with my face on, yeah, nigga, he like this. Tank, come on, man. You know I love you, man. Come here, man. Come here, man. And he goes to embrace me, and he starts tickling me.
What the fuck?
Now, here's the problem with that. Again, I'm really ticklish. So I'm like, stop. You stop. You get off me. It's that kind of moment.
Oh, damn.
The most embarrassing moment of all. R. Kelly's tickling me, and I'm ticklish, right? So I guess that was his way of making friends. He's
like Instagram wasn't back then.
Oh my God.
They would have killed you.
But he was like, yeah, this how you gotta calm a tank down. You gotta tickle him, because the tank will fuck you up. You gotta tickle the tank. I have no idea.
A girl called him.
No, I'm not gonna do this with you. So anyway, I've been here before. My bad. I'm not doing this with you.
My bad. Yeah.
So anyway, this was R. Kelly's way of trying to get back at me. He put me on the opposite team. R. Kelly's rules in the gym is when he wins, he plays next. When he loses, he plays next.
Doesn't sound like rules to me at all.
It is R. Kelly's world.
Okay.
It's Kel's world.
He wins and loses.
He never leaves the floor.
He wins and loses.
Right?
Okay.
He put me on every opposing team.
Right.
Now the first game, I'm going crazy. I'm like, fuck that. It is what it is, right? So I'm going ham on him. But then I stop.
Right.
And I check myself.
Because by the way, the first game you won, right?
First game won.
Okay.
I check myself.
Okay.
I say, you know what? In real life, I respect this man.
Right.
In real life, he is the king of R&B. In real life, yes, I'm athletically superior. I'm younger. He's older. Right? Let me let my elder do his thing. And so
you let him win.
For the rest of the games, I let him win. I was like, you know what? It is what it is. He'll make a shot. Ooh, Kels, that's a shot right there, boy. I can't believe, boy, where you shoot that from? Boy, you shot that from Madagascar, boy. You come on, right?
I ain't gonna lie, you're a better man than me.
And listen, so listen, no, I'm not done.
Okay.
Maybe the tickling softened you up. I think that's what it did.
It definitely worked.
The tickle softened me. It did. I was like, he knows me. Anyway. Cut to. My brother Jay Valentine comes in town. He's always my ringer, right? And I said, listen, man, Kels wants us to come play basketball with him tonight. I feel like we back cool again, right? He's like, man, I'm not going to play with Kels, nigga. I play real basketball. I was like, I know, but you know, it's the king. I sound like Tyrese now. It's the king. Right. You know, we get to go hoop. Like, just, you know, we'll play, but you don't really gotta play. Like, just be cool. He's like, just man, I don't want to part. I said, man, please. So Jay says, I'm coming. Let's go. So we go pull up at the gym with Kels. Kels sees me this time. Hey, Tank, how you doing, man? Good to see you, baby. I said, yeah, this is my manager, Jay Valentine. He said, your manager? He looked like your goddamn son.
Right.
I said, yeah, he Asian and black. You know, they don't age, you know what I'm saying? Like, so we starts the plan, right? And I'm telling Jay, I'm like, Jay, be cool. Be cool. You look at him, you don't think he getting ready to do what he getting ready to do. Well, he's gonna do it.
Oh, fuck, I don't know where this is going.
Oh, yeah, so.
I'm looking, I'm going.
We sitting there, we
I
play.
can usually read where this is going.
We play the game,
I'm
right?
confused, I don't know where this is going.
R. Kelly wins the first game. And he starts talking cash shit. Told you, hoe-ass niggas from L.A. like y'all like that. This Chi-Town, nigga. This Chi-Town. You niggas ain't bitch-ass niggas. And, he's calling us everything out of the book. Jay walks over to me and says, I'm not losing the next game. I was like, oh, shit. Come down the court, very first play of the next game. Jay got the ball. 3. Shock. Come down the very next play, spinning in a circle. 3, shock. Come down the next play, to the rack. R. Kelly, hold the fuck up! Who got the pretty nigga? He's like, what do you mean? You get the fuck out, you get the fuck in. He subbed the nigga mid-game.
Oh, wow.
We won that game. I said, Jay, are you good now? He said, I'm good. We'll lose the rest. And we lost the rest of the games for the sake of R. Kelly.
It doesn't look like he still ain't agree with that.
He's still not cool with it. To this day, he's still not cool with it.
I'm done. You got a career.
But you know, those were good moments, like for me, because it's like I got to be around, you know, that guy who I thought musically was, you know, the greatest of all times. You know what I'm saying? In spite of, you know what I mean? It's a lot connected to it that, you know, we don't have to unpack. We get what.
But that's why I bring up the Bill Cosby thing, is because, and I think you asked me earlier and I didn't know how to answer it. Saying, how do you feel when I still see the Cosby Show? The Cosby Show is still one of the greatest.
It's still the Cosby Show.
It's still the Cosby Show, and it made me feel ill, like that. I can see a positive black family on there. So I don't think it takes away from that.
Right.
So if you still love R. Kelly's music,
right.
There it is.
That's something. But
it's just the thing is the music, what it depicts, and then knowing what the charges are.
Well, not even what the music depicts, more so what the music enabled.
Right.
The power of the music and the power period.
Right, but the sexual content, thinking that you're talking to a woman or whatever, then knowing now, that's probably where people have problem, you know, connecting.
I get it.
Knowing that the music is great, but then have a hard time.
But at the time, while I was being inspired by it,
right.
I'm a kid. I don't know.
No, of course.
Yeah,
of course.
but people will see that and say, the headline, "Oh, Tank was inspired by R. Kelly," and not put it in proper context.
Right.
Every R&B singer you ever run into from then to now on will tell you, he's the guy.
Right.
You can't deny R. Kelly.
Right. How many rappers' careers, if they didn't have R. Kelly on the hook, wouldn't be?
You gotta give that.
Yeah.
If you don't give nothing else.
Yeah. That's why I brought up the Cosby Show, because the Cosby Show is just
it was everything we needed.
You know what's funny about the Cosby Show? Sorry to change the subject a little bit, but you notice no one from the Cosby Show is dissing Bill. Not one of them. It's one character that was Denise's old boyfriend.
Yeah.
That's it. But none of them are dissing Bill.
Well, because you have to look at it like this, right? And let's say there is a monster that is Bill Cosby. Let's just say it hypothetically.
Right.
I guarantee you they never got to see him. I guarantee you they never met him.
Right.
Only person they met was a man that changed their lives for the better.
Right.
That gave them an opportunity that probably somebody else wouldn't. Nobody else would.
Right.
That's what they see.
Right.
You know what I mean? So how do you say something against that? If anything, you can't say nothing at all.
Right.
You be in support or nothing. I don't know who you guys know or who you guys see or who you guys have met, but the man that I met changed my life for the better.
Right.
I wouldn't be the person I am, the woman or the man that I am without that man.
Right. So look. It says Shaquille O'Neal jokingly says that
is not really blind.
Look, Shaquille O'Neal jokingly suggests Stevie Wonder is not really blind. After the
Jokingly
singer greeted him in the elevator saying, "What's up, Shaq? I just told you."
He blind, but he can see some shit.
I love that answer.
He can see some shit.
By the way, we got one more question from Quick Time Slime.
No, come on.
Two?
The last two.
Oh, really?
Okay, sorry.
I thought it was just one.
Y'all adding?
Did I go on that tangent? Was that me? That was my fault?
No, we ended it.
No,
we didn't do the. That's our fault, actually.
Okay. Ooh. TLC or SWV?
There you go.
I love that.
No. I'm just cooling my drink off.
Okay.
Everybody relax.
I'm gonna just have one ready.
I know who I'm going with. I'm just cooling my drink off.
Okay.
Just cooling my drink off. SWV.
Ooh. SWV over TLC.
Easy.
Wow, that's an L.
Wow, easy.
Easy. Coco?
We need SWV and TLC.
Nah, and well, Jack said he could get us. Jack Thriller.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Coco?
No, SW.
SWV. Come on.
Sing. Woo.
And
They're my girls too. I love them. I just did a show with them not too long ago. Love them. Love them. Come on, you got one more?
Very last question.
All right.
Loyalty or respect?
It's a great question. I'm going to go with
Just take a shot.
nope. I'm going to go with respect.
Okay. Now, we definitely need an explanation for this.
I'm going to go with respect.
Why?
Because loyalty has so many levels to it. It has so many levels to it in terms of what you require from something or someone in order for it to feel like loyalty. It just varies so much.
Right.
But as long as I have your respect,
Right.
as long as you understand that I am who I am and I do what I do, and you can acknowledge that, I can live with that. As long as you can say, you know what, whether you stay with me or not, in terms of whether it's business or personal, whatever it is, as long as you can acknowledge that motherfucker did right by me.
Right.
He is what he is. He is everything he says he is.
Right.
I can live with that.
Yeah. I'm gonna take a shot to that though. I'm gonna be honest.
Okay, well, fine.
Even though,
I'm gonna take it with you. Hold on.
Yeah,
I don't leave you by yourself.
Cause you know why? Me and EFN, we Salo.
So I'm gonna get over there.
I think
no problem. This tight suit I got on.
So me and EFN, we always say both. Me and him, we always say both to it because.
Well, that's the answer. When it was answered that way, it made the most sense to us.
Right. I mean, I'm still with both. I'm still with both because I think with loyalty comes respect. I think respect comes loyalty.
They're not hand in hand. In the same sense. Right, listen, here's the thing.
Yeah.
Because at some point we have to consider self-preservation, right? Mm-hmm. And so as we consider self-preservation, we have to consider that for the other person.
Right.
And sometimes within the interest of self-preservation, you are now not the priority. Like, I love you, but in the interest of self-preservation, I can't pick you, right? And so the respect takes over when you're able to come to me and articulate that. I respect you, so let me have this conversation with you, whether it be a tough conversation or not.
Right.
It's when there's no respect involved where that disloyal situation.
There's no right or wrong.
It really is. It can get violent.
You can be wronged by both.
Yeah.
You can, but I at least want the respect.
Right.
If you don't want to rock with me no more, after everything I've done, at least come and tell me.
Right.
Don't let me find out on the streets. Have that kind of respect for me.
Right.
That's why I pick respect.
I think the reason why we would say both is because we feel that when you have both, there's better chances that it'll be a better situation. Yeah. When there's just one there, there's more opportunity. Can I tell
you, it's hard to get both.
Absolutely.
It's hard to get both.
Even when you think it's usually not.
The both are this small.
Right.
The circle's this small.
Right.
I can count those people on 1.5 hands.
Mm-hmm. Right. Let's make some noise for that.
Quick question. What era of R&B do you think is the most impactful?
90s.
Now, what groups are we talking about in the 90s?
Boyz II Men, Jodeci.
Even before the
Mary
predecessors,
J,
going back to
R. Kelly,
the 60s and 70s
Aaliyah,
R&B.
Genuine, Drew Hill, Jagged Edge, 112, Donnell Jones, Monica, Brandy.
And why do you think that's the most impactful era? Why do you think those groups, what did they do that you feel is most impactful?
I'll be selfish first and say they made me.
Right.
I'll start there.
Right.
And that was my era. That's the era I lived in. That's the era where I put on some pencil pocket Guess jeans and a party shirt and went to some young lady's house who was having a basement party. You know what I'm saying? And we got in trouble for turning the lights off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You use finger popping?
Huh?
You use finger popping?
Absolutely. What do you mean? Absolutely. I just get a little bit on my finger. Okay.
You look like a finger popper.
pH is right. Look how big my hands are. Like, come on, this is real hand.
You look like a straight finger popper.
I'm R&B, man. You gotta touch it.
R&B money on the chain and everything. You let niggas know.
That's my era. Like where the last, even when the up tempos were ruling the world. The last hour and a half of whatever function you was at, slow jams. You got to really dig in and grab them cheeks and go side to side. Man, what you doing later? Like I've been feeling you all night. I've been looking at you. I've been looking at you, looking at me, look at you, look at me. Like I'm like, what are we doing? Like how do we the closing? There wasn't no fights at the club after that.
I was always jealous of your R&B niggas because of that.
You should have been. You should have been.
Like my shit is ending with we out there, we partying. I'm doing the best performance ever. Someone want to stab some nigga.
Yes.
I'm like, I hate this shit. I go to R&B concert. These niggas gotta.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
What the fuck? No fights.
You
no
incite violence, N.O.R.E.
No, not me.
Yes, you do.
That's why I don't do no music no more.
Just tell what you did. Many a man have been stabbed because of your walkthrough or performance. It's you, man.
You know what else I was jealous of? I went to a Mike Epps concert.
Yeah.
And I just snuck in because I just wanted to see how this shit felt. And it was all positive energy. I was like, y'all, do y'all know how y'all blessed? Like hip-hop, in hip-hop, you gotta be on point because you just feel like someone else is just gonna test you or try you. Right. But when I go to R&B or I go to a comedian concert and I just sit there and there's no drama.
I'm
very jealous of you guys when it comes to that.
The validation is different. Your validation is a rap sheet.
Right. That's just fucked up. That's fucked up. Because it's true. It's fucked up. No,
that's your validation.
That's crazy.
You have to have attempted murder, beat a murder,
get caught with a gun,
right. Served a drug,
and then they want you to get shot. They want you to get shot.
You gotta get touched, at least grazed.
Yeah, they gotta get
show me the wound.
Yeah.
You ain't real. I don't see
that. And mind you, it's all survival music, and you're still going back into it.
And you still go back into it.
Yeah.
Like, my validation.
Let's be R&B singers, y'all.
My validation is a woman screaming out loud, that nigga can fuck. That's my validation.
Right.
That could be dangerous too, though.
Hey, got weird. Let's go.
But it's danger I'm willing to dive into.
Let me tell you something. When I did reggaeton for the year and a half, 2 years I did, I was probably the most happiest I've ever been in music. Because I would party. In Orlando, you said Orlando earlier. Orlando was one of my number one markets.
In Orlando, yeah.
And we would party afterwards.
Yes.
I wasn't used to that. I was used to party, and then the party closes.
And looking over your shoulder. Something's gonna happen.
And I could sit there and I could just dance, and I was like the happiest guy. I should have been a vegan at the time, because I was just the happiest.
How does that go?
Because vegans be happy and shit. Like, so I should have, and I was like, when I realized, then I went back to hip hop. And I had to get back used to violence. Like, that was just...
Yeah, but no front. Shit went down around reggaeton shit, too.
Nah, I'm going to be honest. Out of 99 shows and 100 shows of reggaeton, I swear to God, probably 99 of them, nothing never happened.
Nothing
never happened. I swear to God. That's not to say... That's why I said 99. I never said 100.
Yeah, because I was at one of them that we was at in Orlando.
It went down. It got crazy.
Yeah,
it's probably just because of the mass of the crowd.
I was just
so many people songs about it.
When Ching makes something, y'all. Yeah, but hey,
listen,
man, it happens.
Hip hop
I think that was my crowd. I don't even think that was a reggaeton crowd. I'm going to blame me.
You might be right.
It was me.
Hip hop inspires it. It inspires you to show what you're made of.
But that's fucked up.
It's rap sheet music.
That's fucked up.
Or, you know, say I got a rap sheet, as it in today's time, because nobody's really checking the receipts.
Not all MCs, not all rappers.
No, some rappers it's fabricated.
Right.
You know
I'm saying not all of them are rhyming about that.
That's true.
I mean, most are. 95%, 98%.
That's too high of a percentage.
Look at the charts.
Yeah. No, if you're talking about charts, that's different.
What's on the charts?
I mean, but that's how we're identified, right?
Right.
But remember, let's go back to metrics. Let's go back to metrics. There's a lot of things that are popping that are not on the charts.
If they want to know the best about us, where do they look?
Right. Yeah.
They look at mainstream culture, right?
We said that when we spoke about the Grammys.
And what is mainstream culture?
Right.
It's violence. It's drug dealing. It's drug selling. It's drug using. That's what they perceive as the best about it. Why though?
Right. No, you're right.
Why is it the best of us?
Right.
Why? Like, Sam Smith gets to sing a great song about "Stay with Me." That goes straight to power rotation on a mainstream radio station. If I sing that same song, "Stay with Me," limited bandwidth, because our violence isn't the threat. Our love is. Our family separated. It's fine. It's perfect. The man staying with his family and raising his kids and pouring into his woman. That's the threat.
You're about to be a preacher.
That's...
Dale.
I feel like amen. Praise God. Holy Spirit just hit me.
And that's what R&B stands for, and that's why R&B takes such a back seat, because we're not promoting the aesthetic that continues to perpetuate the stereotype. You guys are killers. You guys are animals. You guys are savages. That's when you're at your best. So that's what we're going to reward. Those are the guys who get the $100 million deals. Those are the guys who fill up the arenas and stadiums and talk that shit. We love when you talk that shit. Love? We're cool. We're cool.
I love love.
You do?
Why isn't Love and Love popular?
we don't own conglomerates. It comes down to ownership.
Yep.
We don't own radio. We don't own streaming. We don't own media. We don't own none of it.
But we own our feelings. And it's very seldom that people promote love and being in love.
Well, because what happens now is that with social media and all these other things, you get hypnotized by an algorithm.
Right.
So, and everybody wants to be popping, right? So in the idea of wanting to be popping, you're going to roll with what's popping. They're not leaders anymore, they're followers.
Like what happened in the Oscars, that became immediately, everybody had to post that.
Had to.
They wanted to be a part, they wanted to ride the wave of the algorithm.
Bad.
I was riding the wave, I posted it.
It's the algorithm.
I'm sorry,
well,
I got caught.
You have a business.
I got caught.
You have a business.
I don't mind being caught. I don't mind.
I mean, you did today. I mean, whatever. I'm just saying, last night, immediately, not a second passed.
Yeah.
And the memes are there. Everybody, bomb. And I'm like, wow.
Yeah, we live in a meme society.
The thirst to be on that algorithm.
To be in that algorithm. Right? And so the algorithm is drugs, abuse of any kind.
Yeah.
Ratchet, killing. It's all, like, listen, I'm victim of it. Right. I'm on World Star. Like,
World Star, what you doing?
I'm just looking. I'm like, and I'm seeing the headline is.
Oh, you saying you on
I'm
World
on
Star?
World Star.
He's checking it out.
I thought you was a video of you doing some shit. World Star, take.
Yeah, young lady accidentally shoots her friend in the head. I'm like,
I saw that.
And I'm like,
my boy was saying that.
And I'm like, I have to click that.
Right,
I have to see what that is.
Yeah,
and
I saw that.
That's where we are.
Yeah, it's terrible.
In society, especially ours.
Because the World Star, whatever, my man Danny and
oh yeah,
my
absolutely.
people, yeah.
So we could post some cool love shit all day. Or you could say tomorrow, I'm in love, found the love of my life.
I say that all the time. I'm married, nigga. Yeah.
But nothing's gonna go more. Too, right? Nothing's gonna go more viral.
If I'm out here smacking some ass.
Then if you say, you know what? I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I got 2 bodies in Denver. Gone.
All right.
Gone.
Oh, I won't be saying that,
No.
Unfortunately, some motherfuckers are saying that.
I know what you're saying, though.
But nothing would be more viral.
Yeah.
The hell with your love.
Yeah.
Hell with your love.
Yeah.
Your brown love. I don't care about your brown love. We care about your brown savagery.
Right.
Show us the savage. 'Cause that's when you're at your best. I always go back to like think about Denzel.
You heard what he told Will. He said, "The devil's gonna come at you when you're at your highest."
Of course. This gonna be.
That was the worst Denzel impression ever.
No, it's bad. It was bad. But imagine Denzel winning an Oscar for Training Day and not winning for Malcolm X.
Yeah, it's the world we live in.
Yep.
Did he work? Did he work?
Yeah.
One of my favorite movies of Denzel. Remember the Titans.
Oh, the football?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You will remember the night you played the Titans.
Yes.
Whether you win or lose, you're going to remember this night. I use that.
Yeah, I use that too.
You're going to remember the night you saw Tank.
Yeah. You getting me hype right
Whether
now.
Whether you get lucky or not.
I don't know what you're doing right now. You turning the room up right now.
But imagine
Denzel,
Denzel winning for being a crooked cop.
That's right.
Being a nigga at his finest.
But let's just be clear, Tank. In all honesty, he killed that.
Not gonna lie to you, he did. But didn't he kill everything else?
He killed Malcolm X too. Yes,
everything he touches.
Didn't he?
But
why did he deserve it for that and not anything else?
No, you know what? I'm gonna be honest. I think that they slept on Malcolm X and they didn't want to give that powerful black image.
We're not giving power to black.
I respect that.
Power.
Right.
Care what it is. You're going to win in the space we think you should win in. Where we think you're at your best. This is where you live for us.
Right.
Now we will reward you. That's how that works.
I'm about to say take a shot, but I don't think we should take a shot for that.
Probably not.
Yeah, probably.
Take another shot.
I don't think so.
Time.
We're waiting for something else to come up.
worthy.
I was like, damn, I want to take a shot, but maybe not. Yes, it's real. It's real.
And I'm not, listen, as much as the Will, smacking Chris is a thing, I'm not gonna let that overshadow the fact that Will got his Oscar.
Yep. And Questlove also.
That he's
Questlove, big up Questlove.
That
But did you see that
deserving
movie?
of.
You see the movie? The actual Will Smith movie that he won it for?
Absolutely. I was
That
upset
movie's
with the movie.
What?
Upset.
What do you mean?
Why?
Because, and I think it probably was a licensing issue.
Okay.
Because I felt like we never got to see Venus and Serena do everything that they did, and maybe that's for another movie.
Yeah, you know
but
what?
I was waiting
about Tupac. A lot of people.
I was waiting to go into all the Grand Slams and all.
Right.
I was waiting to go there because I watched all of it, and that's all. That's the only reason I was mad at it.
I got where it didn't go there. I got where it kind of.
I see why it probably did. There's
yeah.
probably some. Venus and Serena was like, no, that's ours.
Exactly.
We'll tell our
This is his story.
This is his
with,
story.
family.
We'll
That's
tell
what I
our
felt like.
story
I felt
later.
like it was his story with them in it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely,
With them in it.
But
yeah.
I wanted to see that so bad.
What was the name? What was the name of it?
Like you can't be a
Richard,
parent and watch
yeah.
that and not be like, I gotta be a better parent or create a better structure
I say
for
this
my,
all the
for my
time,
kids.
EFN.
Can we take a shot to King Richard?
Yes,
I'm sorry.
let's take a shot to King
I'm
Richard.
sorry.
Goddamn it.
King
Hell
Richard.
yeah.
King Richard.
I say this all the time. I said it the other day in Queensbridge. I said, yo, the first time I actually thought I saw like extended amount of love was watching Ron Artest and his father train.
About this, yeah.
And they, I mean, you know, we're from New York City, so I'm from Left Rack City. But I used to go to Queensbridge and go visit my friends, and it was too cold for us to even stand outside. And I would see Ron Artest and his father, and he'll be throwing the ball at him, throwing in his chest. And this is snowing. He's slipping, and he's picking him up. And at first, my first thought was, this is child abuse. But first of all, excuse me, it was so bad at first, I didn't even know that was his father. I thought, because I didn't think that was...
A father would do that.
Yes, I thought they were brothers. And then I realized, I said, yo, son, they go at it all the time, these brothers. And they're like, nah, that's Ron's father. So he would be out there in the snow. Like, I know for a fact 1,000,000% Ron Artest is 1,000,000% in NBA because of his father. I got to see this shit with myself. I'm talking about in the snow. I'll be sitting there, it's too cold for me to smell crack. Cause I'm out there like that, and these niggas is out there. That was my job. I'm sorry. That was an ill interlude.
It just came right out. The smell.
But this, I'm saying cell crack. I'm sorry. So I'm out there. I'm out there freezing. I'm out there
This ain't the
freezing.
right shit. Y'all need to go back and cook this. You need to go back and cook this.
I'm out there freezing, and I'm seeing him throwing the ball at him, and then they tell me that's his father, and I was like, so it was no. When I went on to, you know, become, it was like, damn, like that was the strongest father figure I've ever seen. Me. And it was so strong that I actually, like, whoa. I didn't even accept it. I was like, I think that was wrong.
You know that was.
And then when Ron went to the NBA, I was like, I knew that shit, bro.
Listen,
I knew it.
Listen, they talk about Joe Jackson like that was wrong.
Right.
They talk about Matthew Knowles like that was wrong.
Right.
But guess what came out of that? King Richard, like he was
King
wrong.
Richard,
like he was crazy. He was doing too much. Hey, black dad.
Yeah.
Relax.
Yes.
Relax. No, I'm not gonna relax. She told you she was gonna win it. She told you she was confident. She told you why. Now stop messing with that.
Right.
And look what he made.
Yes.
You're gonna be somebody.
Yep.
If I got something to do with it, you're gonna be somebody. You reward that.
All right.
King Richard.
King Richard. Let's make
That shit's amazing.
Take another shot, King Richard. I'm gonna get some of this Japanese De Leon. I'm gonna take another shot for King
You
Richard.
keep saying Japanese De Leon, man. I feel like you said me up. I'm doing the real De Leon.
Let me, yes. I'm doing the
Looking for a
Fugazi
deal
De Leon.
after this.
Yeah, this is Ciroc and De Leon mixed together.
We can connect the dots.
Need a deal after this.
We can connect those dots right there.
We need something sexy to represent this brand. Anyway,
Let me ask you something, Tank.
please.
I've seen you in this industry. We've been both in this industry a long time.
Long time.
You've always smiling.
Yeah.
You always in a good mood. Is that a front, or is that really like you really love life like that? I mean, I think you're gonna say yes. I know you're gonna say yes.
I really. Go ahead.
I guess what I'm about to ask is, I felt out of love with this music. business. Not with the music.
Yeah.
The music business. Have you ever fell out of love with the music business?
Fell out of love with the music business.
Were you ever in love with the music business?
Oh,
the business of it.
Yeah, I was in love with all of it.
Okay.
From 2000 to, well, I signed in 98, 99, 2000. Well,
that's the favorite
they
year of my
pulled guns
life,
out on me,
98.
but still, I'm still in love with it. Anyway.
Still in love with the music business.
I was still in love with it. I got to get in there.
Right.
And I got in, and I was in love. And in 2002, I had $1,500 in my account, and the man owed me $700,000.
Wow.
This man is.
And he wouldn't give it to me.
You have $1,500. He owes you $700.
$700.
This calculation is crazy.
Had a wife and a kid. Wouldn't give it to me. Knew he owed me. Wouldn't give it to me. I tried to hurt said man. I'm not a gangster. Not affiliated. I know people.
Yes.
But I'm a soldier.
You're a man.
Right.
So
You're
for
human.
mine,
Right.
I'm a ride or die for mine.
Right.
And I adopted that. I tried that.
Right.
Which set me on the bench for.
And said man did pay?
Said man paid a little.
You're not talking about L.A. Reid.
No. Said man paid a little. Why?
Barry
I
Weiss?
needed it. No. Went from 700,000 to 125.
Yeah.
Needed it. Needed it. Caught me slipping. Fuck this music business.
Yeah, that's what
Fuck
that's
this-
my point.
Fuck this music business.
Like the more
and-
I learned about the business,
And I'm watching, first off, I'm watching the promo guy. I'm watching myself do 50 promo shows. And I'm watching the head of promo go to the back room and grab cash
and you doing it for free,
on my
$99.
back.
Woo, this boy talking that shit.
Man, fuck this music game.
Yeah, nah, that shit fucked me up.
I'm at a house on Van Alding one day. Walk into a club one day. Let me go back. I walk into a club one day and somebody screams, "Tank!" I look over. It's Jamie Foxx. I walk over to Jamie Foxx. I'm like, "Hey, man, what's up?" He said, "Man, I've been looking for you, nigga. You the coldest, nigga. We gotta talk." At this time, I'm having these feelings. Fuck the music business. I'll go back to the DMV. I'll be the minister of music at somebody's church, finish my calling to be a preacher. I'll do that. I'm standing in Jamie Foxx's kitchen with him and his sister Deidre. And he like, "So what we doing? Like, what's going on?" I said, "I ain't doing nothing. I'm about to go home. I'm about to go do the church thing, move back into my mama house until I can figure my own place out." He's like,
after you got the records out. And
"Hit
you ready to
record, baby, I
quit.
deserve hit record."
Crazy.
He like, "You can't go home." I said, "Yes, the fuck I can." He said, "No, you can't." He said, "What I'm gonna do?"
Right.
So what you mean? He said, "Who gonna inspire me?" I look to you. His sister said, "Ain't no way you going home, nigga. She a thug.
Right.
DJ ain't playing. You ain't going nowhere, nigga.
Right.
We gonna fight this. We gonna ride this shit out, nigga."
Right.
And I'm like, "Well, what?" At this time, I'm kind of homeless. Like, so,
Living in L.A.
He's like,
What?
"What you gonna do?" He said, "This is what you gonna do. You gonna use my studio, and you gonna live in my house until you figure it the fuck out."
Wow.
Jamie Foxx, a real nigga like that.
1,000%.
Wow.
Look up to Jamie Foxx and Breon.
So if,
And Breon too, my man.
So if Jamie Foxx doesn't say that,
Right. There's no tank.
there is no Sex, Love, and Pain. First two Grammy
let me
nominations.
ask
There's
you,
none of that.
what brung you there to say that you was about to quit? What was that moment?
I saw people who weren't as good as me making it.
Right.
So them niggas ain't like me. They ain't as good as me.
And you're not a hater. It's not you
I'm
being
not a hater.
Nah, but
I
it's
just know
like,
for a
damn.
fact. I compete for a living.
Yeah.
Them niggas ain't nice like me.
Yeah.
But they at the top of the charts. Look at them niggas. I kill them niggas every night on stage. Niggas don't want no work. Like, I'm 100%er.
Right.
Like, most people don't know what that is in 2022. I produce it, write it, sing it, perform it by myself.
Talk that talk,
Number
Tank.
one.
Talk that talk, Tank. Go ahead, nigga. Let's take a shot for that. You got me hyped, nigga. I don't even know. We hyped. hype. You just let me hit hype. Let's go.
I'm a 100%er. They changed publishing rules for 2 people. Because of R. Kelly and because of Tank.
Oh shit.
We can't have you placing 10 songs on one album. We have to create thresholds. We have to create benchmarks. So at 250,000 records, 3 songs count. At 500,000 records, 3.5 songs count. At 1 million, all the songs count. But not until then. For you and Rob. Because I was running through them. Give me my back end. And now give me my front end. I got 8 on this one. 100%er.
Right. But you let people write for
Absolutely.
you? Okay.
Absolutely.
Why is that so accepted in R&B world?
I don't know why it's not. I think rap is like, here, first of all, I used to rap. Everybody hates when I go into my MC Hurricane. Stop it, Lulu. I'm going to go into my MC Hurricane days.
That means you're still a rapper. Let's go.
I started out as a rapper. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it.
First of all,
I've seen freestyles go bad. That's not why I want to go viral.
Perfect city to
By the
be
way,
MC Hurricane.
That's not why I want to go viral.
You have the perfect name for this city, MC Hurricane. But I'm telling you, I don't want to hear you with bars. I don't want to hear you with bars. I'm already.
I was MC Hurricane.
MC
so
Hurricane.
They used to, when I was a kid, I would go around the hood rapping against the Vice Lords and the GDs, and I would.
In DC?
No, in Milwaukee. That's where I was born.
Wisconsin, right?
Born in Milwaukee.
Okay.
Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Yeah, Wisconsin. Yeah.
So I used to go around the hood and battle real gangsters with my raps. I had a rap called Rated R. Wow. They used to kill everything.
How did Rated R go?
See,
I'm not doing it with you. I know what you gotta do.
No, I just said you just look so
Tank
confident.
freestyles horribly on the drink show. I gotta do it. No.
Okay.
It would be so. Where were we going with this?
We was about to freestyle.
Yeah, it was ready.
No, I don't think that was it.
MC Hurricane about to go in right now.
MC Hurricane was coming back.
He about to do the beatbox. Let's go.
I'm a rapper first.
Wow, really?
Then I'm an R&B singer.
Wow. That is crazy.
Most people don't know that, but I'm not telling everybody.
Okay, you ain't gotta tell me.
I'm not freestyling. So let's get out of this. Let's go to the next.
Let's go to the next. Okay. Why did you call it Maybe I Deserve?
Because,
by the way, for years I called it Baby I Deserve. I was fucked up today when I realized it's Baby. I was like, I've been singing this shit wrong for years.
Because you were living in the affirmative.
Ooh, I think you bigging me up. I'm not sure, but I think you bigging me up.
Just take it as a big up.
Yeah, I'm just taking it as a big up. I'm sorry. This nigga's having fun. It's your funnest interview ever, my brother. Come on, let's go. I read that room as well. Okay. I'm in though. I'm gonna take me another shot. I'm gonna go ahead and get me ready.
Okay. You're living in the affirmative, right? Which means you're sure that these things should happen.
Right.
And I was living in the speculative space, whereas in maybe.
Right.
Maybe you should do that. I wouldn't advise it. But if so, maybe if it did happen in some way, shape, or form, I could accept it because of all the things that I've done. Maybe leaves a lot of room, right? And for men, we need room. We need room to change our minds. We need room to be assholes. We need room.
Right.
So when she does it, and she says, well, you said that you deserve. I said, maybe.
Maybe I deserve.
Get your ass out of here. Because I hadn't decided definitively if I was okay with that. I had thought about it. Hence the maybe.
This nigga is getting deep. I like it.
I write songs for a living. Maybe is a hell of a word. I'm not giving you permission. I'm just saying there's a chance I might forgive you.
It excuses a lot.
Right. Now, in real life, would I?
Because in the song, you're saying that you deserve that she getting you back, correct?
To wonder who's calling so damn late. For you to say I'm tripping, just a homie from upstate. Don't he know it's 1 o'clock in the morning? You say it's cool, baby, it's cool. Maybe I deserve. For you to say he's coming into town. For you to say that he wants you and him to hang out.
I don't kind of kicking bars right now.
I don't like it, but I know I gotta trust you. It ain't cool, but I know it's true. Maybe I deserve for you to go out and find some other guy. Maybe I deserve for you to stay out with him all night. Maybe I deserve for you to do all the things I did to you. Maybe I deserve. Maybe for you to put on that sexy dress. For me to ask you, who the hell you trying to impress, bitch? For you to laugh it off like it ain't nothing. I'm just putting on some cool shit. What?
Did you deserve it?
For me to ask you, where the fuck you been? For you to say, I better stop tripping. To grab your neck until you let me know.
Yeah, se jodió la cosa.
That's the part that flew way under the radar. And I'm so happy it did. I'm so happy it went under the radar.
Yeah. You'd have been me too.
For you to run crying out the door. To grab my coat and chase you down the street. To say it's not you, it's my own securities. For you to say, yes, I cheat on you. For me to say, I don't care. After all I put you through, maybe I deserve.
Will Smith is listening to this song right now.
I couldn't help but think about that.
I shouldn't have said that. Because Will gonna fuck me up.
Listen.
I don't want no.
He's got the reach and the size. That's all I keep saying.
We need the legend on drinks. We need the legend on drinks.
And that's maybe.
Maybe you deserve. Did you deserve it?
Maybe.
Thank you. I've accepted my fate in a few situations.
Let me ask you, because when I'm listening to your songs, I couldn't tell. I was like, I'm listening like this nigga been through some shit.
Yeah.
Everything is 100%.
Yeah.
You going through it.
Been through it.
Been through it.
And once maybe I deserve worked, it led me to believe that everything about my real life will work from this point on. So I never wrote from fantasy or fallacy. I always wrote from fact.
And you worked with Beyonce too, right?
No, I worked with Kelly.
Okay. Fire.
And working with Kelly Rowland?
She's dope.
You have no idea.
Fire.
I had no idea.
Yeah, no,
she's such a great person though.
She's dope.
Like, she's one of the best of us.
Yes. And her husband, let's pick her husband.
One of the best of us.
Yes.
Him too, Tim.
Yes. Both of them are just amazing people.
I worked with Kelly Rowland and I was completely thrown the fuck off.
Right.
Because we always
how cool she was?
We always want to give the credit to Beyonce. Who is Beyonce.
That's right. Beyonce, yeah.
The greatest of all times, right? We always want to...
Notice what you said about Busta Rhymes. You said Busta Rhymes and Swift Star on stage. That's what you just said.
I did. Busta Rhymes is...
So that's Beyonce and Kelly Rowland. That's what I'm...
I like your correlation.
Yes.
Kelly Rowland is by far one of the most talented females I've ever worked with in my life.
Wow.
By far.
Wow.
And I'm sitting in the studio like, y'all hear these harmonies? Do you hear her? Do you hear the text? Do you hear her change in dynamic? Are y'all hearing this?
Right.
I never knew.
Wow.
Because I gave all the credit to Beyonce. That's how the business of Destiny's Child was set up.
Right.
To adore Beyonce. And then I finally got in the ring with Kelly Rowland and realized that while Beyonce's in the booth, there's a Kelly Rowland saying, ooh, try this. Ooh, and this note is crazy. Ooh, and we never knew.
Right.
She's amazing. Fire. And I thank her to this day for those 2 records.
God damn, we going to make some noise for that? I'm keeping it real, Tank. I just got a shot for no reason. Yeah.
Let's do it.
I ain't gonna lie, you a real drinker though.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
I don't know what I'm gonna do for the rest of the day.
But by the way, salud. I seen you. Let me just tell you how real Tank is.
Maybe you'll hang out for the rest of the
Maybe.
I bumped into Tank in LA.
It wasn't on the flight?
No, it was in front. What I'm not gonna say, because I love this hotel and I don't want to blow it up. Because I'm gonna be there. So if you're not going back, then you blow it up.
Yeah.
So I see him, I'm like, yo, super down to earth. And I'm like, yo, Tank, I don't know if you know it. You know, I got a show called Dream Champs. And he's like, of course I know, asshole. Like, why would you say that? I was like, Tank, would you do my show? He said, absolutely. And you kept your word from that minute on. You said, no, but listen, hear me out. It's so beautiful when I see people keep their word. Everything, because you know what's crazy? Is I'm so used to the fakeness too. I'm used to a person just seeing me and saying, hey, they just say what they say because it's the time
industry talk. Industry talk.
So when I meet a real one, I gotta salute you. Like, I gotta salute you because you said, what, motherfucker? I pull up on you. I come right, Miami, no problem. And everything you said, you've done.
I'm a victim of people not keeping their word.
Me too.
So I know how it feels.
So you know how, yes, okay.
And I never want anybody to feel that way about me.
That's beautiful.
I have fallen short. I'm not perfect.
Well, of course.
I'll miss some deadlines. Absolutely.
Right.
But if you ever see me and say, nigga, I called you, you were supposed to say, my apologies.
Right. You don't know it.
I got
it's
you.
Different, right.
I'll take care of that.
Right.
That's where I like to live.
Right.
So when you say, first of all, when you say Drink Champs, first of all, I don't think you know what the fuck that means.
Right.
First of all.
No, I do, brother. And by the way, let me just tell you something.
No, hold on, let me finish. Okay. I'm gonna let you talk.
Okay.
We're in this prestigious hotel.
Yes.
And I shake N.O.R.E's hand, and a guy comes walking out with a moving box full of weed.
Oh, yeah.
It says, would you like some of this? Where in the fuck do you think I'm going to put a handful of weed? Would you like some? No, I don't want to. Why do you have a moving box full of butt-naked weed?
Yeah.
Where are the bags at?
Right, yeah.
Where do I put this?
I'm gonna take you a legend. We gotta treat you with respect.
No, I respect it. I'm just concerned. There was so much weed. I've never seen that much weed in a box.
Right.
And you were gracious to offer me some of your weed.
Yes.
I don't smoke.
Yes.
I drink a little.
Yes.
A lot today.
We're gonna take a shot. We're gonna take a shot today. I'm taking a shot today.
Take a shot to a little lot today.
Yeah. Nah, but I'm gonna be honest with you.
Talk to me.
I'm gonna tell you something. You have one of the best souls I've ever seen. Like, I promise you. You know, you say you came out since '98. You know, we've seen each other. We've always showed each other respect.
Yes, sir.
You know, but I've never kind of saw you mad. I know you get mad. Don't get it twisted. But other than you and Tyrese beefing,
That's my love to Tyrese.
is that the only one that could get you mad?
I was mad when a guy was holding 700,000.
Okay, yeah.
So
yeah,
that's
yeah.
where
But that was in public.
That's where I went. I went different, and I turned into a guy that I shouldn't have been, and I suffered because of that. I set from 2002 to 2007 because I told a guy, listen, before any of those guys will get to your house to protect you, I'll get there before them. Now let's work.
Yeah.
I've been in that place.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I really love this shit, N.O.R.E.
You really love the music?
I really love making music.
Right.
I could tell, though.
Listen, I was doing this for $150 a week.
You're a real nigga.
I was doing it for $150 a week, and I was happy. I get close to 6 figures a show.
Off the chain.
Are you kidding me? To sing? Yes, sir. Having the time of my life. I'm having the time of my life. What you need? Talk to me.
No. Keep going.
You keep blowing that smoke my way. I don't know what's happening to me. Is something, what is?
Yeah.
I don't smoke.
Well, you didn't take. He's smoking it at you right now.
I genuinely enjoy R&B music and everybody doing it. I genuinely, even Young Bleu.
New guy. What's he saying again?
With the song with Drake. If I ever.
No, relax,
They
buddy.
say time heals. That's because we had a thing online.
What happened? I forgot.
Okay.
I only Googled the positive part of you. I did not Google
and
the
I appreciate you for
part.
that.
Yes.
I thought you was going to get to this in some way.
No, but you got to it, so it's all right.
So
Hear the song.
a guy says, I think that Young Bleu might be the new king of R&B.
Well, one record. Does he? Two. Okay, my bad.
And I said, I'm so glad I was born in a different generation because this generation is wild in terms of how they throw out accolades, king and queen.
GOAT. You can't be calling
GOAT.
a GOAT.
Not any disrespect to him.
No disrespect to him at all.
At all.
But do you know what GOAT and
but
king
do you know
means?
what GOAT and king
El-Rey?
means?
Do you know what that means?
You know what it means to have a guy like Jay-Z, to have a guy like Nas, Drake, to have a Chris Brown, a Usher, a R. Kelly, to have these guys who have
throw R. Kelly in the mix.
I'm sorry. To have guys who have let me add another name to that I have to add. Babyface.
Woo, you've been skipping Babyface all night.
Let me not skip Babyface because he's the guy who I really want to be. Right. / Keith Sweat. We'll get to all of that.
I don't think Babyface ever raised his voice.
He doesn't have to.
I don't think he's ever yelled in his life.
Doesn't have to.
Never yelled in his life.
I don't know why.
He says, I give good love. I'll cook your dinner too as soon as I get home from work. This motherfucker worked 8 hours.
It's a bad motherfucker.
Came home, fucked the shit out of her.
That's right.
And then cooked dinner. That's what he just said.
That's what he said.
After he got home from work.
8-hour shift. Hard body karate.
Who you want to be?
He works some more.
Who you want to be?
I want to be Babyface. I want to be Babyface.
So where were we going with all?
We never know.
Your tweets.
We never know.
When you tweeted about
so anyway,
you tweeted.
The tweet came out and he felt a way like as if I was disrespecting him.
Right.
I don't think he realizes that I'm a fan of him.
Because I surely like that song too, Tank.
And I only want the younger generation to fight for their space and earn their space versus just throw around titles frivolously.
Take it.
Like you
create
can't
bodies
take,
of work.
You can't take king or goat. You can't take that.
Right.
You have to earn that. But I do understand why he felt that way. Because
But he didn't say he's the GOAT.
no, he didn't say it.
Right. So you got to. That's
so
going
I
to
was addressing them.
Right.
But what happens
took it
is
personally,
we're back to that straw breaking the camel's back. And this is what I noticed in some of what he said in his response.
Right. What was his response?
People have been taking away from his creativity and diminishing his ability to do what he does since he started. It wasn't about me. I was just the person that came at the right time. That
you were Chris Rock?
I was Chris Rock.
Did we go there?
I mean,
I was Chris Rock.
I see parallels.
I was. My voice was too much at that time. Right. Had it been anybody else but Chris Rock, I don't think Will would have walked on that stage. But it's Chris Rock. It's too big. It's too powerful. I have to address this. So I understand why Young Bleu had to address it the way he did. And I even texted him before he even tweeted anything. I said, bro, it's not what you think it is.
Right.
I rock with you.
Right.
And he still made some more posts, which I think was probably encouraged by some other people because he's a good kid. He's not a bad kid at all.
So what actually happened? This was over my head.
I just didn't want, I don't like, me and Jacquees went through this, who's my brother, my little brother.
Yeah.
And I love Jacquees.
Yeah. He was the king of R&B too.
I love Jacquees. He can say whatever he want to say, and I'm going to support him.
Right.
Period. I don't care what he say. That's my little nigga.
Right.
Right? And somebody else was saying he's the king or he's the what. I said, you are not the king. You ain't put enough work yet.
Right.
How do you pass Chris Brown just all of a sudden? Because, and he said, it's this generation. It's not a generational thing.
I think he's right. Let me just tell you why. What this generation calls GOAT and King is totally different.
You got to say what you're saying right, though. What's right about that?
No, that's not right.
You
but I can
said it's right.
see they point. I can see they, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause
I can see them saying he is the most revered in that space at the moment.
Because you know what I think?
Because everything nowadays is at the moment.
It's at
in
the
the social media.
But guess where we come from? We come from
Test
decades.
of time. Yes.
Right. We come from paying dues.
Decades of work.
It's different. It's different now.
And me and like Jacques is that's my family. I know his mom. That's family. Like so, we talked it out. We were able to talk it out, and like I love
beautiful.
You. I love you, brother.
Beautiful.
And me and Young Blue.
Are we taking a shot to that? I feel like it's taking a shot to that. That's Deli Young. God damn it. We just, I'll just take shots.
I'm gonna do a little shot with you.
Yeah. Come on. Let's go.
Chichi, get the yayo.
Yes. To R&B niggas not having beef.
So me and Young Blue haven't been able to talk that out yet, which I hope to do.
Yeah, your R&B niggas gotta stop.
But no. He just won an award for best hip hop new artist.
Wow.
Which validates my point.
Now?
What was your point?
He's not the new king of R&B.
This took a crazy
He's not
turn.
the new king of R&B.
Right.
I love him. I love his work. I buy his work, which even goes even further.
So you feel like he's more of a rapper?
I feel like he's a hybrid. He's the evolution.
What Drake is.
Yes.
Because Drake is a hybrid.
He's not Drake.
No, I think Drake could do both.
Drake is
very
different.
well.
Drake can rap and sing.
Yeah.
Right. He's the hybrid. He's the new evolution of everything that we've done.
Right.
And there is no category for him.
Right.
There's no category at the Grammys or at the Soul Train or at the BET. They haven't created the category that speaks to what he and so many of these new artists do.
Rap and sing.
They do everything.
Right. They're a ringer.
So while I'm celebrating him, which he doesn't realize, because he's catching so much flack from whatever side, my straw was the straw that broke the camel's back, and he felt the need to come at me.
So you feel like, because a lot of the times in hip hop we go through this a lot.
First of all, can I say I'm so happy to be here?
Yes,
thank you for being
I'm
here.
happy for you.
Appreciate you being here.
Did I say that?
But in hip hop, there's so many stories of OGs not really accepting the young people. Are you thinking is that the way it came off?
I hit him. Here's how it started.
Okay.
First we connected slightly, and then we're at our R&B money run, which my bro Jay runs.
Come on, God.
And he comes over to me and said, OG, let's get something. Let's get something, nigga.
Blue,
Me and you.
Young Blue? Okay.
And so I say, nigga, I got the perfect record. And I'm like, he said, send it to me. I sent it to him. And I'm like, what you think? Because I'm open for criticism. If you ain't fucking with it, I sent Drake 3 records before he said, that's the one.
Right.
Right? If you ain't fucking with it, I got tough skin. Tell me that ain't the one, bro.
I love your flossing game too, by the way. Keep going.
Am I flossing?
Yeah, I love it. Keep going. Keep going. I love it. It's so fantastic. Go ahead. Because it's nonchalant, but it's still floss. I love it. Go ahead. Keep going.
So at any point he could have said, OG, that's not the one. Send me something else.
To Young Blue.
Young Blue.
Okay.
He never did that.
Okay.
I hit him again. Talk to me, baby. Nothing.
Wow.
At this point, I'm like, got it. And I text him back. I'm like, listen, bro, in this business, you got 2 things, your gift and your word. Honor both. At any point, you can tell me, OG, I ain't feeling it, or I ain't even fucking with you right now. Give me a second. Good luck. I can take all of that. But the radio silence, that's the Hollywood shit.
Right.
Which I'm like, don't do that.
And we all been through that very
And I'm telling him not to do that because I just know what it is.
And you being the elder artist, you know exactly.
I know exactly
what that means. You know exactly. You know.
You don't. And I'm telling him with me, you don't have to do that.
Right.
I said, but in the future, just make your word your bond. If you fucking with, just do it. And if not, say so. I said, that's going to get you very far. That's going to get you so far in this business.
That's how I keep my word for as long as my life shall live.
And so that was my only message to him. Not that I'm mad at you for not getting on my record, because what people, again, don't understand is that I don't need people on my record. Yes. I'm 100%er. My last 2 number ones were me, 100%. Written, produced, sang, it's me. Jesus.
All to the bank.
It's me. I don't need anybody, but I love collaborating.
That's fire.
Right. I love going to Chris Brown's studio and hearing 100 songs in a row and being like, this nigga is cold.
He's cold.
Shit, I gotta get there. Like, I love that. But the respect from elder to the new generation, there is a divide. And we gotta figure out how to fix that, because I only want what's best for the new generation. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be Money Long, whether it be whoever it is, whether it be Jacquees, whether there's power in numbers. I understand you want to go out on tour by yourself and build your hard ticket, build your heart.
But the screen draw was very necessary.
I'm saying it's necessary.
Necessary.
5, 6 R&B acts on one tour?
Yes.
It's necessary. Of course I'm gonna close.
Right.
I'm 22 years in.
Yeah.
If you want to close, I'll let you try it for a night. But it's gonna be heavy. Once I take these clothes off, it's gonna get different. But I'm always preaching numbers, because that's how you guys did it.
Right.
You guys did it with numbers.
Yes.
Because guess what you would do? You would get in a room, you would smoke that fucking weed.
Yes. It's legal. I got a medical card on me.
You have a medical card?
Yes.
You would smoke that medicinal weed.
I like that.
You would drink that liquor.
That's facts.
And you would come to an agreement.
Yes.
We don't have weed and liquor in common. R&B guys only have women in common, and we're always trying to be one up.
So let me ask you, how long you been married?
3 years.
3
going
years.
on 4.
Okay, so I'm not talking about this.
You can talk whatever you talk.
I'm talking about when you use a hoe.
Okay. Let him talk. Let him talk.
Because I need to imagine the difference between R&B pussy.
Buzzy or pussy?
He know what that meant.
Pussy in the bus. It's buzzy.
He said P. It's a P. You heard him.
Because, dang, I could just imagine how the tours was. When you were single, obviously, because we want to respect wife. I got my ring on, you got your ring on, we both outside. But we had lives before the life that we love right now. Because this is the life we love. We want to be married. I'm staying married. I want to stay married. You staying married?
I'm not giving her half of anything.
Let's get this. Holy shit, I don't know how to take that. That was hard. Trying to slide that in there.
She get half. I ain't no prenup.
Yeah.
She get half.
Yeah.
Shit.
Stop, nigga. Stop, nigga. Yeah. Me and you were clearly there. Okay. But when you were, before you met her, I don't know how it feels to have the #1 R&B record and be outside, finger popping everything. How was it?
Everything. He said everything.
I was a rapper. It's different.
Let me
had gangster bitches coming to my concert.
Let me give you.
He had a finger massager
to match their Timberlands. Like, wait a minute. I
don't vibrate on my middle finger like
He had masseuses for his fingers. It's been a hard day.
Let me help you.
Yes, okay. I'm going to do me a shot. I'm going to get my... Go ahead. Get your light together.
That shot's going to
be... I need to hear this thing. Because I need to know R&B is different. Y'all different.
Before I get to a city, I'll equate it to now. I'll do the numbers for now. There are 3 to 5,000 women who are preparing themselves for Tank to come in town.
They got the wave caps.
Maybe.
Dax grease.
Maybe. They know when they're getting their nails done. They know when they're getting their hair done. The outfit has been purchased. The nails have been manicured and pedicured. The monkey has been either hairless,
shaved,
or has a landing strip.
Landing strip.
Not because I'm gonna get to him, just because I'm in
It's the preparation for it all.
They could get lucky with anybody. Don't got to be me. But R&B dictates that at some point you gonna get touched on.
I'm trying to hold back my clap.
Now, imagine that all of that energy is really for me. I can pick, choose, and decide as I desire. Everybody else can deal with the rest. But a woman is hoping. She's been waiting 2-3 months.
I love you got the Arsenio Hall finger.
Yeah, it's right here. It's right here. Waiting and hoping to be chosen. Because it only works if they choose. You know that, right?
This is some real pimp shit right here.
We can talk all the shit we want. Until a woman says it is so, it don't happen.
Are we taking a shot to that real quick? But keep going, because your preaching this game is crazy. I love this shit. Go ahead, keep going.
That is what I walk into.
Every night.
I walk into a woman being the best she can be on that particular night. Just because I'm in town. How do you not partake?
And she chose you.
She chose you.
Be clear.
I come from the house of Genuine, who first of all was the ultimate light skin.
Whoa. And he had good hair.
You ain't gonna beat him on stage, and you can't beat him up in real life, because he will beat your motherfucking ass.
For some reason, I think Genuine know how to fight. I feel
Genuine watches boxing from sun up to sundown.
I always knew Genuine know how to fight.
Genuine will beat your motherfucking ass if you think it's sweet.
Right.
Right now.
Right.
That's who I learned from. So I don't want every woman in my days. I wanted the right one. Discernment is a gift, right?
You don't gotta have every watch. You just gotta have the right watch.
Right watch. I don't want every. It's not even my thing. I've had threesomes, foursomes, fivesomes.
Talk that R&B shit.
Got it. That ain't.
Talk that R&B shit.
He would have kept going some and some.
That doesn't. I don't care about that. What I care about is taking a motherfucker apart and putting them back together again.
That's what I'm different.
R&B.
R&B money.
R&B money.
I think you got a fan right now.
Now let me tell you something. We before we interview anybody, we listen to their music. And we was in here, and let me just tell you something. This is the sexiest we ever felt. We in here listening to the music
Listen. Let me ask you a question. What are you doing it for? You got your kids? You got either your wife or a few baby mamas that you got to make sure the bill is covered?
Right.
But what are you doing it for? So that a nigga will see you in the street and say, my nigga. Or so that a woman will see you in the street and say, oh my God, that is him. Which one makes you feel like you are the man that you are?
The Guayaba.
I'm gonna take a shot for that. Because you know what? Because you know what? Tank, let me tell you why. It's like a 1,000,000% tell you that me and you have probably the exact opposite fans.
Now you got a couple.
There's a couple, of course. We got, but for the most part, because what I'm saying is, I can tell niggas come up to you and say, nigga, I made a baby to you.
Yes.
Niggas come up to me and be like, I went to jail to your shit. Terrible.
It's fine.
Yeah, but you're my friend.
I take a pee-pee to that.
Okay,
Where you going?
Take a pee-pee.
Okay, yes.
I have to fix you when I'm not leaving.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Come on. That's right, dang. No, but that's real shit. How? I've always wanted to have those fans. By the way, people say, "Nigga, I made a baby to your shit."
It's a choice.
Yes.
You are a product of your environment.
Yes. I'm fucked up.
You're a product of your environment. I'm a product of my environment. Raised by my great-grandmother, grandmother, mother, in the church.
Strong black woman.
Respect
like.
women. Open the door. Say thank you. I'm sorry. That's why I was raised. I'm out there trying to be a gangster disciple, and they're like, we're not gonna let you do none of this shit because your grandmama gonna kill us.
Wow.
I got a pitchfork carved in my arm as we speak.
Wow. That's the disciples sign?
Trying to be it.
Wow.
All of it.
Wow.
I want it.
Wow.
Man, you better go home. Your grandmama, man, won't play. My great-grandfather sat on the porch, Paul Lewis, with a shotgun. Them gangsters would talk at the shrubbery before my house. He stand up on them. They stopped talking.
They go the other way.
When they got at the end of the shrubbery of our block, they start talking again. He sit down, put the shotgun down.
What? It's real.
We're not fucking with you, Lil Darrell. You're not gonna be no gangster disciple. You're not, no. Paul Lewis gonna kill us if we bring you into this.
I love our generation.
That's where I'm from.
I love our generation. We protect like listen, I love the stories like that.
I was there,
I
nigga.
love that
Listen,
shit.
if there was a shotgun pointed at me in 5th grade, that's him right there. Get him. I said, I'm not him. I promise I'm not him. That's him, nigga. No, nigga in front. He said, that's not him, nigga. I'm telling you that. That ain't sexy. If that's your life, if that's where you come from, I respect it. You gotta fight your way out of it.
What I was trying to say, sorry to cut you off,
go ahead.
is I love our generation, that generation that you're talking about, is because we protected our talents. When we seen somebody that's gonna make it somewhere, Kenny Anderson, I'm from Lafayette City. Kenny Anderson's from Lafayette City, and I remember all the drug dealers coming together and chipping in to make sure Kenny Anderson never had to sell a drug, never had to do anything. So he was going through college, and people thought that like the NBA was hitting him off, but it was all my prizes. It was all people from my hood. It was just making sure that, you want to roll, let's go. Go have this, go have that, go have that. And that's this generation that
had I stayed there,
right,
I would have turned into a guy.
Right.
Inevitable. 2 cousins dead for murder. First cousin, he beat death row. Don't know how he did it. He home. God bless him.
God bless him.
Love him. Family, there were the guys.
We understand.
Family, like own bracelets. 5 years, 2 years, 3 years. It's family.
Right.
I would have had no choice.
Right.
That's what I'm supposed to be.
Right.
I'm gonna overachieve.
That's right.
I win.
We said that.
I win.
Yes.
Father said to my mother, I love you, I want my family back. I'm stationed in Maryland, I need you. Took me out of that to that.
That's fine. So your father and your mother broke up, and then your pop said, we gotta put it back?
I need that. I need that. I need you, I need them. So if my pops don't man up, I'm in the penitentiary or dead. Pops said, nah, I need that.
And then that's when y'all moved to DC?
Maryland.
Okay, Maryland.
Stationed on Andrews Air Force Base.
Ooh.
And he gave me the whooping of my life. The beating of my life. That changed my life.
What did you do?
7th grade. We go to the principal's office for the, I don't know, 10th time? Maybe more. She says, if you take him home, I'll pass him. Just never bring him back.
Wow.
Don't ever bring him back here. I'll pass him. I was that guy.
Gotta ask you what you did.
Everything.
So the teacher...
I'll whoop his ass.
Teacher made a deal with your father.
Take him home.
Yes.
Never bring him back.
And I'll pass him.
And I'll pass him.
What grade are we talking?
7th.
7th grade. That's a grade I dropped out of.
I was an animal. If they won't do it, I'll do it. Them niggas scared. I'll do it. Punch the teacher. Them niggas scared. I'll punch that nigga.
How are you making love music right now, sir? You killed that. How far? You killed that. Continue though.
You said you popped with your ass. That's why you making love music.
Take him home, never bring him back. My father looked at me and said, cool, I got him. Got the beating of my life.
He brought you home?
He brought me home.
What's what I need to understand? Was it an extension cord?
Extension.
Or was it the switch?
Extension.
Or was it the switch? Extension cord. You know I know black beatings.
You know black beatings.
Yes.
Extension cord. Back,
I'm familiar.
Ass, thighs.
Right.
Yeah, we got welts everywhere.
Right.
And that next year, I didn't get detention once. And then the year after that, I found God.
God damn, this makes noise.
You never had to worry about that again.
I just see my mom's this weekend, and my mother said I was the only child that she didn't beat.
You?
Yes, I was on.
You're lying. What is going on?
This is my friend. Why?
He knows something about
Why is he coming about?
I don't know.
But you felt it. You felt it, though. You felt it. You felt it.
He knows some shit about you.
Yo. Everyone laughing because everyone know this nigga woman. But
wow.
I said it was either when she said it was either you tricked me too much, baby. This is my mother, by the way, or you know, you would act swift. Then my sister comes out and says exactly what he said. You should have been catching on. He was foul on this motherfucker. But this is a famous story about me in my hood. How I jumped off the 5th floor.
What?
The police came, right? And so my sister tells the story. By the way, I've never told the story because I don't really think people care, right? I got this. So yeah, so my sister says the story. Listen, N.O.R.E jumped off the 5th floor because the police was coming for him. So I'm like, all right, cool. We laughing, whatever. We filming. Then we come out and this is my only extortionist ever in life. Is this lady named Rochelle.
Extortionist?
Yeah, she extorts me every time she sees me.
Got it.
I don't want to say why.
It's fine. But
I'm
roll with you.
Every time I see her, I get 100, 200.
As you should.
Just whatever. And then she sees me and we're filming, and she goes, all that gangster rap shit he be talking about, I bet you I don't know about when he jumped off the 5th floor. Like the people is sitting there filming like, yo, this story is legend. So I say that to say, I'm a motherfucking legend, man. Fuck that.
That's all we need.
Yo, let me ask you. I want to always ask you, what is your relationship with you and Jaheim?
Jaheim?
Yeah.
I don't really have a relationship with Jaheim. I remember walking in. I remember we were doing a ski resort trip. Me and him were headliners.
Wait, y'all in the ski resort?
Ski resort. and he was going after
Colorado?
me. No, Upper New York.
Okay. Oh, okay.
And he was going after me, which I didn't think was the right. But I was like, you know what?
You're shooting already.
Here's what it is. I'm gonna kick his ass, right? And
I did not know.
I'm a killer.
I did not know he was gonna go there.
I'm a killer, right? So I come back from the ski resort, which is an hour and a half away. We went and ate at Applebee's on the way back, all that. And we get back, and Jaheim is in the lobby in show gear. And he's to perform. And I was like, oh shit, you on the way, nigga? It's an hour away. He's like, nah, I'm gonna let you have that, champ. I was like, what do you mean? He's like, I ain't feeling it tonight. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you do your thing, baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all good. I said, what do you mean? You not going? No, I'm good. I ain't got time for that tonight. He was the first guy I ever seen say, I don't feel like performing tonight. Good luck.
But it feels like you're saying you felt like he don't feel like performing with you.
Nope. Wasn't about me.
Wasn't about you.
Wasn't about me. Wasn't about nobody.
Right.
Jaheim literally marched to the beat of his own drum. If I don't feel like performing tonight, I'm not going to perform. Period.
That's gotta be a business mess.
No, it's just it's here.
But you're not saying he was threatened by you.
No.
I feel like I'm gonna be honest. I feel like you're saying that, but you're not
he's not saying that. He's not saying that.
No,
Here's
you're
what
not
I'll say
saying
about that part.
Okay.
Most niggas are threatened by me.
Because that's you said that earlier.
That's a fact.
Yes, niggas don't want to perform. After
Niggas
you.
don't want this
Niggas don't
work.
want to do the verses. With
I got work.
Okay.
Because I don't just sing it. I write it and produce it.
100.
My shit is over 60 million. Out in the streets. So, but he's not a guy that was concerned about that. He was a guy that was like, I'm gonna do what the fuck I wanna do when the fuck I wanna do it. He was the first guy I'd ever seen like that in R&B.
Right.
That said, I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to do. That's what quietly, it's what made me want to do it. I told my manager Jay, I said, they're not gonna kill us.
Right.
If it's right, we'll go.
So
if it's not right, we won't.
I asked Twitter, Tank, who was he against on Versus?
Nobody. You're asking the wrong question.
I did.
You're asking, ¿quién puedes hacer lo que yo estoy haciendo? ¿Quién puedes?
You should have asked it in Spanish, man. There we go.
Who can do what the fuck I do? ¿Quién puedes hacer?
Enrique Iglesias.
Who can write it, produce it, sing it, and go number one with nobody else in charge? Nobody else producing it, nobody else writing it, nobody else doing anything. Who else? Name one. Alguien. ¿Quién tienes?
I just want you to keep going, sir.
Tank is
Yo
auditioning
es
for
él.
telenovelas.
Yo es él. Porque puedes producir, escribe,
No, you cannot.
cantar. I'm that guy. I can do it all. I can walk into a studio by myself and walk out with an album.
And in Spanish.
English and in Spanish. By myself and go number one. So it's not, the question is who's better than me? Who do you know that can do that? Only one guy that was close. He's locked up.
R. Kelly.
They gotta jump me to beat me. They need the best producer, they need the best writers, they need the best choreographers to jump me by my motherfucking self. Who? Name one.
I'm taking a shot.
No, put the liquor down.
Stop it.
Who? No, name one.
Dre, we need you, bro. You was talking that shit too earlier.
Nobody in Versus.
Name a guy who's gonna produce it, write it, sing it, go number one by himself. Name one.
I'm going to relax.
Then ask me who the king is. Don't ask me that.
I was
Because
not.
don't nobody do what I do.
Can I clap for that?
Yeah, go ahead.
I've been holding this clap back for so long.
Nadie está haciendo lo que yo estoy haciendo. Estoy haciendo este ahora. Estoy número uno ahora.
Wow, he said it in Spanish.
Not in past tense. Ahora.
Right now.
Right now.
So,
Yeah, you bust out in Mandarin right now. You got it.
So you're not battling Jaheim?
I'm not battling nobody. Only man.
Do we gotta break
only
R.
man.
Kelly out of
only
jail
guy.
for you to do verses?
Maybe you can do it from there.
Listen, I'll tell you honestly, I can't beat R. Kelly in the verses.
Okay, that's hard.
I can't.
So who you want? Who you want? Like if Swiss?
There's nobody. I can't beat R. Kelly in the verses.
Usher.
He is R. Kelly. I can't beat him in the verses. In terms of who I am, there's nobody who does what I do. There's no producer, songwriter, singer who does what I do. There's nobody. Like, let's say Usher. Usher's a product of Jermaine Dupri. Confessions is his story. It's not Usher's story. It's his story.
It's Jermaine Dupri's story?
It's B. Cox at the helm. Brian Cox producing at the helm. They gotta jump me. It's
I learned to keep
It's
my face
writers at the top of their game. It's 4 people against me.
Right.
So what about just song for song? Never mind.
Did you see the fuck song for
so you wanna
song?
go
Song for song, it's 5 niggas on a song versus me. By myself.
So it's you against you on verses. Let's go.
Tyrese don't write or produce. He not me. I write for Genuine. He not me. He's my mentor. He's not me. Who's me?
Listen. Gotta keep my shit straight. Come on, thing.
Who produces it, write it, sings it, and puts it up?
Dream.
He's not me. He don't produce shit.
What did you say?
Dream don't produce?
Nothing.
I thought Dream produced some.
Nothing.
Wow.
I'm here.
Right.
From start to finish. The kick, the snare, whatever the pad is, whatever the melody line, that's me. I'm him.
You got your shot ready? Cause
there's only one guy.
Let's gotta take it.
There's only one guy.
Cause you popping wild shit right now.
There's only one guy.
And y'all gonna start R&B beef like a motherfucker.
There's only one guy.
Now. You gotta take it or don't count.
He's in jail.
That's it.
Guy.
They could come close.
So
and guess what he came to me and said? Nigga, I need to learn that shit you doing.
And you and your manager beat him in ball when y'all wanted to.
Beat his ass. Me and Jay Valentine beat his
He never wanted to give him the games. I'm just, I can
but
look at his face.
let's not get it twisted.
Yeah.
R. Kelly is the king of R&B. Let's not get this shit twisted. Let this be a headline.
Yes.
R. Kelly is the king of R&B, whether you like it or not. I'm not condoning anything that he might have done outside of the realm
separating the
of legalities.
He was peeing on bitches like a motherfucker.
Who has believed I can fly? You stop it.
Nah, brother, I can believe I
Who
can fly.
has believed I can fly?
Did you say I could believe I could pee?
I thought I could fly. No. I said I can believe I can fly.
Who has Down Low?
Yeah.
Who has Fiesta?
Fiesta.
With Jay-Z, the GOAT.
Yes.
You got joints with Biggie.
I don't care what you say.
Biggie Smalls
we will always be chasing the ghosts of R. Kelly. I don't care how great I feel like I am. I know I am. R. Kelly said, nigga, you got that falsetto. I don't know how you do that. You got to teach me that shit. I respect it. I'm not him yet. I'm not. I have a problem admitting that.
Musically, let's be very clear.
Musically, I am not him
we
yet.
don't want to become him Ever.
Not him.
All right, yeah, okay. You know.
Fortunate that Maxwell sang?
Maxwell.
That's R. Kelly. He wasn't going to give that record away. They said, in order to make due on your deal, you got to give that to Maxwell. Let him. Fortunate to have you, girl. I'm so proud. I heard it.
I don't know what the fuck that
blowing shit up, Tank.
That's
I love
R. Kelly.
That was
life.
Ooh, that's my
life.
That's the joint.
Life be life. That's R. Kelly.
Shit.
Fucking kidding me? I got a million miles to go before I beat him. He's the bar. Can't none of these other niggas fuck with me. He's the bar.
Okay. How many people you think is writing R. Kelly in jail right now? Like from R&B people?
A bunch.
Yeah?
A bunch.
So no one really cut him off in y'all world?
I separated myself because he wasn't a friend of mine. Be honest.
And once you beat him in ball, he didn't like you. He established that earlier.
He wasn't a friend of mine.
And manager wanted to beat him every time.
Every time.
Let's be clear.
I wanted him to be a friend of mine.
Mm-hmm.
But
at that time.
Because R. Kelly was R. Kelly.
Right. He really wasn't a nice guy.
He was the top of the food chain. So he was like, anything beneath me is beneath me.
He really wasn't a nice guy.
So he didn't fuck with me.
Okay.
But he fucked with me.
Right.
He fucked with me because he knew what I was.
Right.
But I'm not gonna give it to you, nigga. You gotta earn it, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
It's old school.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't that guy. And I respect him for it because I didn't want it given to me. I wanted to earn it.
Was it earn it? Of course, we all do.
I wanted to beat you, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get a chance to beat R. Kelly. Fans call me king. Fans call me all sorts of names. I didn't get to beat the guy. I didn't get to beat R. Kelly.
But he beat a lot of shit right now.
I didn't get to beat him.
Right.
He's the guy.
Right.
None of these niggas R. Kelly.
Right, no.
R. Kelly was the headline of the arena tour. It was him. I didn't get to beat him. So I can't assume a title. I'm the general of R&B. That's the title I was given. I'm in the field.
On Wikipedia, your nickname says the general.
I'm in the field. While others sit on their thrones and watch people do battle. I'm in the field.
But by the way, there's very few people who worked with Aaliyah and R. Kelly.
Listen. I'll say this. Aaliyah gave me all the confidence I needed to step into this thing called R&B. Because before that, I was just a church kid singing church music.
Ain't nothing wrong with being a church kid. Singing church. Ain't nothing wrong with being a church
No, nothing wrong with it, but I wasn't ready.
You were green at the time.
I was green. Aaliyah told me, you're ready. You're ready for this shit. And like nothing valid.
Get my shot ready.
Nothing validates you more than a woman.
Real talk.
When Aaliyah says, you're that guy, that makes all the difference in the world. Nothing trumps that. And when she said that to me, I took it and I ran with it. I said, Aaliyah said it. So can't none of y'all fuck with me. I don't care what none of y'all say. Aaliyah said I'm him.
Yep.
Well, fuck what you say. I'm him because Aaliyah said so. And Genuine gave me the battery. It's my brother.
Well, you are him. Let's just be clear.
Yeah.
You are him, brother. My shot is ready. I don't know if your shot is ready.
He gave me the battery. Shout out to Genuine.
Yes.
Shout out to Tyrese.
Yes.
Who our vocal battle in '98.
And rest in peace to Aaliyah, brother.
Rest in peace to Aaliyah.
Y'all vocal battle, you and Tyrese?
When Aaliyah said you him?
Yeah, you know you him. You are him.
Him.
You that guy.
Tyrese tried to battle me in his early days, '98. Said, nigga, you not me. I'm him.
Right.
Kicked his ass.
How does a vocal battle go? Give us
You run for run.
So what do y'all?
It's not that. It's not that. It's not that. It's not what he just did. I promise you, it's not what he just did. Tyrese will tell you we would run for run.
Right.
On an EOL, Elements of Life video shoot. We went note for note. And I said, this is why I'm different. And he said, ooh. And that's when he became my friend. Aaliyah said, you're different. I got you. This is what you should be. And everything she said I should be, that's what I became.
Wow.
That's fire, bro. We don't
Nothing
have no
less.
Aaliyah stories. That's
I
fire.
become nothing less than what Aaliyah said I should be. And Genuine is sitting at his house, rich, with bags of money, saying, that's my son. I told him he was gonna be that.
It's fire.
That's what the fuck I am. So when these niggas start talking about King and all this other shit that they talking about, nigga, I'm 22 years in. I'm #1 right now. Come see me. Clap, nigga.
I love this. You know why I love this? I'm gonna tell you why I love this, because you're giving us all you.
Yeah.
This is 1,000,000% you. And I watched your interviews on the Breakfast Club. I watched it, and I was so happy to meet you. To see you that day, not to meet you that day. To me and you, and then for you to bring your whole energy into fruition, like I said, there's rappers who lie to me and say, "Nigga, I'll see you," and I call them, "All right, I'm good," whatever. But you kept your word from the minute we seen each other again, reconnected. And I know for 1,000,000% you're a real person.
The day of.
And I just want to salute that. I just want to give you your flowers, give you your roses, give you everything. But I also, hold on, before you say something, but I also want one thing to tell you. Tank, you a whole legend out here, my nigga. Niggas like, cause just a tiny bit of what I hear is sometimes you're still fighting for something that's already given to you. We all respect you. We all salute you. We all know, like, you that guy. We all know that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you know what's crazy about us is the more money we get, the more whatever. And sometimes we try to fight for something that's already ours.
You right.
You know what I'm saying? I had to learn that. Is, so many people keep, every time I go on Twitter, they be like, we want people to interview you and EFN because y'all give out flowers, but it's y'all turn to get the flowers. And my response is, when we give out the flowers, that is our flowers too.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? That is our flowers too. And I just want you to know, Tank, your music is endless.
Yeah.
I've studied, I consider you my friend. But I studied you because I wanted to be like, and what I said is like, damn, this is probably the last R&B real person, left.
That might be it.
And everything about the way you transition your music, the way you put it together, the way everything is exact. I used to buy tapes called slow jams. Kick and Pre.
My God.
Kick and Pre used to make these tapes called slow jams, and I would go. And that would be my, that would be my way to try to get a girl. I'm playing the slow jams. And me just listening to your joints, I'm like, damn, this is real music. This is real music.
Yes, you
make real music. We love you, we respect you, we honor you, and it's in case you never knew, the shit that you do matters.
Yes,
and we motherfucking respect that motherfucker. It matters, bro. I've been studying you since I seen you in LA, and I was just like, I was like, damn, there is still people making real music. Real music.
Just real music.
Feelings, where you feel it in your feelings.
And I gotta give those people power.
Yes.
I gotta use my moment. As I am number one, it's not just about me.
Right.
How do I empower the next artist to be number one? On R&B radio? How? That's the point.
You wanna take a shot?
I gotta go to the bathroom, but...
Go to the bathroom, man.
Take a shot, then we go to the bathroom. Let's do it. Come on.
Let's go. Let's do shot, bathroom. Then shot.
And then we gonna take some pictures. Listen, let me just tell you something, Tank. I'm sorry. I don't want to prolong this shot, but I also want to give you your flowers. I really appreciate you coming here. I really appreciate you, sharing your story, being real, vulnerable, humble, cocky, all in the same token. It's all in the same token.
Putting it all on the table.
But thank you so much for being the real you. Cause you could have came here and did, and by the way, you drinking that whole De Leon bottle, we gonna get you a deal. We gonna get you a deal. We gonna get him that deal.
By myself.
Dale que tú puedes. Vamos.
Porque
use the bathroom and then.